Lenny! Lenny! Hi, chat. Happy Catter Day. I hope you're having a nice Saturday. Let me get you all set up here, chat, so that you're all cozy. Please enjoy this music, man. You gotta play it, Arthur. Lenny! Alright, chat. I'm gonna get these announcements out actually on time tonight, and I'll be right back. Here now. You guys are gonna like the cosplay, he says. He says that every night, though. I have a son to report. Alrighty, chat. Let me get my tea together here. Let me get my lady. Oh, I really enjoy doing Red Dead with you guys. Not gonna lie. It's way more fun than playing it alone, let me tell you. Alright. I am going to go to the bathroom really quickly. I'm going to get these announcements out on Discord, and then I will be right back in probably under 2 minutes. So enjoy the music, say hi, get settled, and I'll be right with you. Oh, and I wanted to welcome a new member to our team who joined us while I was off, while we were all off stream. His name is Cosmic Kokiri, so welcome to the team, Cosmic. Hopefully if you tune in tonight or you watch the VOD, you hear me say a welcome to you. Everybody say hi to Cosmic Kokiri, our newest member of the team. Hi, Vicente. Hi, Ashley. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. Hold on. I have to be careful. Hi, Ashley. How you doing, darling? Oh, there you go. There you go. Now I'm off. Now I'm really in character. I'm just pouring myself a little Moscato. It's really what Arthur Morgan would do. I'm actually pretty excited to show you guys my cosplay when I am getting these announcements out, because I found the hats at Goodwill. So this is like a $6 cosplay, which is fantastic. Anyway, I'll be right with you, chat. Enjoy the music. Say hi, get settled. I'll be back. cannot stress this enough. Ha. Chat. Alright. I had to get my 5 o'clock shadow just. Alright, here you go. Let's hang out and have some tea, chat. Let's hang out and have some tea. Lenny! Here you go, chat. Luna! Luna! Lenny! I'm mega handsome. Is this like 8-bit rap Zelda music? Yeah, so this is a guy named DJ Cut. Hey, sexy lady! Howdy, ma'am. Howdy, chat. Howdy. I tried to get my hair flippy. There we go. I was gonna make a hanky that had blood on it. But well, maybe that'll happen later. I thickened my eyebrows for you. I gave me a beard. Thank you. I used a stipple brush. Kitty is here. Luna. You like it? Chat. Actually, I had a lot of fun with this. This was a $6 cosplay. This is what I bought for it. Here. It's still me, Chad. But no, this is what I bought for it. Was this hat at Goodwill for $4.99. And the reason it was $6 is because I got another one to do Sadie. That's tan for $2.99. Could not believe that. Oh wait, here I can prove it. Let me take that off. Howdy, chat. It's good to see y'all tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to teach you how to make some nice Georgia peach tea. It's different. It sure is different. You look more like Arthur. No, Dart. I'm pretty sure you could do a pretty killer Arthur cosplay. I'd gladly go to a convention with you dressed up as Arthur and me dressed up as like Molly or Sadie or something. That'd be fun. One day. Anyway, it looks like you got it to Dart's chocolate stash. It does. I kind of missed some. I don't know. Let me see if you can see. Yeah. Okay. You can see it a little bit better if I get closer to the focus of the camera. I gave him some neck here. And then I just added a lot of thickness to my eyebrows, and then I tucked my hair so it's not cut, it's just tucked under, and then I flipped the bangs up and over to give it that, that hot this thing that he does, and then I added the hat and a little neckerchief, which I already owned, a shirt which I already owned, some jeans, which I wear all the time, a belt, which I wear all the time, and a belt, which I converted into some overall looking things. So pretty simple cosplay for y'all tonight. I'm going to try to angle this so you can actually see my face a little. There we go. Hello, dear Missy. This ad, I assume, proper saloon offer a hospitality well one thirsty traveler that Ringler Dark again on the other side of the street dilutes his drinks with dirty water and constantly talks some clergy hogwash about sands. That was amazing. Thank you. Your monologues are really well written. I like your scripts. Cheers. Your facial hair is better than mine. That's true. Dart, look, if you want this, we can stipple brush it onto you, baby. You look wonderful. It's a snake. This is Snake. This was a gift from Bio in honor of Metal Gear Solid 3. He also gifted me Navi over here. Which actually, hold on, I meant to turn this on for you, chat. Silly me, I forgot to get all nice for you. Ta-da! Yeah. And I added lights today, actually, and they changed color. I'm looking down. Oh, thank you, Gary. Just a thank you name. I'm gonna mumble a lot tonight into the microphone. Super quick question. What time do you think you will stream until? Probably not too late tonight. I want to try to maybe see if I can get through Clemens Point by the end of the night. So that would be the Braithwaite raid. But I'm not sure. It might take a while. We'll see. I'd like to get through chapter 3 if possible, though. Ma'am. There is some good news about your YouTube channel, Justin. Tell us. We like that good news. Hit that like button. Smash that subscribe. Luna. Luna says no, not right now. All right. Well, BRB Laundry. Oh, that's good. Thank you for telling me I look dapper, ma'am. So if you want, you can give me the code for South Park Snow Day. $5. You know what? Let's not bother with that one. I heard it was bad. I did some reading on it, and I was like, I think I'm good. I think if I do play a South Park game on stream, it's going to be Fractured Butthole, because I really enjoyed the gameplay of that. I thought it was really, really good. Anyway, chat. South Park aside, ma'am, sirs, and everyone. What brings you to this good part, this good stuff, how to go musical? You gonna play us some honky-tonk piano today? You gonna sing us a little song there? Little, oh my darling, I'm drinking Moscato. It's a very manly drink. Yes, this is how cowboys tip their hat. They like lower their chin all the way. Don't act like this if you really want. If you're going for a Red Dead Redemption live action, don't act like this. This is bad acting. Don't do it. In fact, don't dress up like this. Don't do that. Well, you do have some good news. We like them good news tales. What's starting on July 4th? Gonna push to 4th July. Friday 9 a.m. Justin, what is he gonna start on the 4th of July? His birthday gonna be the same birthday as America. A country that my friends and I kind of love and have a very complicated relationship with since we're fugitives of the law, but we love our freedom. All right, on that note, let's talk about some tea. Ain't nothing more manly. These here parts, this here saloon. Brokeback Mountain reboot or something. Wait, is that real, Polly? Is that really a thing? I was going to get tea ready. Hold on. Backing up. Wait, they're really redoing Brokeback? It's too soon. Okay. All right, good. I was going to say, come on. Dude just died within the, decade. Can we not? All right. You plan to stream at midnight, but before the end, you're going to get ready early. Okay. That sounds great to me, Xander. For those of you who don't know, here these parts are one of our mods, Xander. He's on that YouTube side of the fence there on that prairie. He's going to be... All right, I got to stop doing this. He's going to be streaming tonight, Final Fantasy VII. So go check him out after you're done with me. I unfortunately cannot raid people on YouTube because I am not monetized. So I don't have that option, unfortunately. However, I thought you could, but you can't. Dart and I looked today. Oh, your birthday's going to be on Saturday. Well, happy early birthday. I will definitely be streaming next Saturday. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming on Monday, Metal Gear Monday. I'm going to take off probably Tuesday, or I will take off. I might take off next Saturday, actually. We'll see. I'm going to have to take off a couple days next week, but won't be that bad. Anyway, chat, I have a very, very tasty tea for you tonight, so let's get to the tea time now. All right, here. So, tonight's tea is called, I believe, the Lemoyne Peach, I believe, which is based on the Georgia peach tea. So those of you that are familiar with tea or iced tea or the South, sweet tea is a very, very popular thing. Last week when we got to Rhodes initially, we made a Southern sweet tea. However, I wanted to make something that was a little bit more indicative of the area that Lemoyne and Rhodes and Clemens Point is supposed to represent. So I wanted to make different drinks from each area that they were kind of covering in the section. So Lemoyne is supposed to be like Louisiana. That's why Saint Denis is down there. That's why it's very bayou-y. And then Rhodes is supposed to be like Atlanta or Georgia. So it's a little bit more urban, a little bit more genteel, a little less bayou. And so tonight's tea is based on like a very traditional Georgian peach tea, which is going to be a combination of a really, really sweet peach tea mixed with a very traditional, very sweet black tea, mixed with a bit of sugar and a bit of syrup to make it even more peachy. However, the sugar tonight is a special new kind of sugar that I'm really excited to introduce to you guys, because we're going to be using it a fair amount. Hey! Oh, Shawnee boy there. It's good to see. Wait. Oh, Shawnee boy, it's good to see you there. Oh, Sean McGuire. Sir, good to see you. Hit that like button, subscribe button, all that good. All right. Anyway, so I'm going to make you a variation on a Georgia peach tea, calling it the Lemoyne Peach, since we're going to be going through there today. So this is a really simple tea, just 2 different teas mixed together. The first tea is a red tea called Rooibos Peach. It's really, really simple. It's got sunflower petals, safflower petals, and then peach pieces that have been ground up into there with the Rooibos tea base. Rooibos is a South African red bush tea that's really, really good for fighting allergies, and it doesn't have any caffeine in it. So it's very, very good if you want something sweet, but you don't want something that's going to get y'all woken up. Sandra Bullock's house is inside your knee. The next tea that we're going to mix it with to kind of bring in that traditional Georgia tea element to it is this. Golden Monkey, my favorite black tea. This is the stuff that's harvested right before it matures, so it has sort of a sweeter flavor, which gives it that nice lightness that makes the iced tea flavor nice and pronounced. So it's a little bit earthy, a little bit sweet. And then when you add the sugar in it, it really enhances the honey notes of the tea naturally. And black tea is really, really good for your cardiovascular system. So when you mix these 2 teas together, the one that's good for your allergies and the one that's good for your cardiovascular, well, this time of year when your nose starts running or you're feeling a little sick to your stomach or any of that, these are going to be great for that. So keep in mind, this tea, the black tea, does have caffeine in it, about 20% of a cup of coffee. So if it's late at night like this and you're like, oh, I don't really want to stay up, I go ahead and cut this amount in half, or steep it, pour the hot water over it, let it drain for 30 seconds, pour that water out, and then pour fresh water over it. The caffeine will always steep out in the first 30 seconds of the tea. Now, let me get to the sugar. So, the sugar we're going to be using today is a really, really traditional means of sweetening your tea. It's called German rock cane sugar or beetroot sugar. This little stuff, you've probably had it when you've had things like rock candy lollipops. This stuff actually goes in the tea, but when it's still hot, and it melts into the tea. Now, what's cool about this stuff is it hasn't been processed, so this is actually better for your body to digest, and you can eat it just like you want. No, I'm just kidding. It's great. It tastes very, very sweet. It's not quite as strong as bleached sugar, and because it hasn't gone through all the processing, it's easier for your body to digest. So it actually has a smaller, I think, like gram sugar content than, say, like a packet of just regular sugar. So I prefer to use this. It has kind of a maple syrup flavor undertone to it that's really, really nice and subtle. So I just put it in a teaspoon of this, and then 2 teaspoons of each of these. And I actually did a little extra of this because instead of pouring this into a pitcher and then sticking it in the fridge, I actually poured it over ice. So I wanted the flavor to be stronger, so I doubled up my amounts. So now I've got this nice pitcher here. I'm going to pour it right in. And of course, I'm going to add 2 things to make this a proper Georgian peach, or Lemoyne Peach. So first thing I'm going to add is some sugar-free peach syrup, just really, really bringing out the fruity notes of the peach tea. Because sometimes when you're mixing it with all of the black teas and stuff, it takes on that flavor. If you want to balance it out, highly recommend that. And then the next thing I'm going to throw in to make this a proper southern sweet tea is a little bit of bourbon, baby. And I'm using some Evan Williams, Kentucky. So of course, if right now you happen to be in a country that is not purchasing American, don't worry. There's plenty of other types of bourbon out there that's not distilled in America, even if they're like, it's not bourbon because it's not made in Kentucky. Pish posh. You just want some sort of a sweet whiskey, and if you really have to, you can use whiskey. Aw, sorry, Justin. Oh, awesome. That's great news, Justin. Thanks for sharing. Evan Williams, ew. See, I enjoy Evan Williams. Another brand I would highly recommend for this is Maker's Mark. It's really, really nice. Anyway, let's see how it tastes. So here is the Lemoyne Peach. Here's to you, chat. Lenny. Ooh, that was a cool shot. Ooh, peachy. It's sweet, but you know, it's not as fruity as I thought it was going to be. I think I'm actually going to add a bit more peach syrup.
I see you're a man of his trade, unlike them stinky congressmen never working a day in their life. Gotta get their asses drunk or out of our hard-earned dollars. You don't drink Evan Williams drinks you. I was drinking R&R for a while. Now I'm trying the Kirkland brand old-fashioned.
Yeah, I have some nice Irish whiskey on me, actually. That's my favorite. I'm going to be doing some Tullamore Dew. But I wanted to wait until we had a Sean mission for that, so I figured I'd wait. But anyway, chat.
That's the Lemoyne Peach tea. Cheers, here's to you. You're a big fan of Irish whiskey. Well, me too, darling. Here's to you. All right, chat. I think we ought to mosey into this game. What you say now?
Tullamore Dew and Diet Pepsi. Ooh, I have not tried that, but that sounds very good. All right, darlings.
Let's mosey.
All right, so last we checked, we were in Lemoyne. We had helped some young lovers deliver some love letters. And I believe we had just gone with Dutch. And we went with Hosea and we did a bit of fishing. So we had a nice time last time, but I think we're going to kind of delve a bit more into what's going on between the Braithwaites and the other family here. No more beating around the bush. Gotta do what he gotta do. I am a silly goose. How's that volume sound, chat? You can rest by holding.
Well, now.
Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Here, let's eat some stuff.
Schlee, where are you?
All right, let's have some stuff and make ourselves feel better here because we're kind of need some beans or peaches or something. There's Schlee. Oh, we had strawberries. Those are always a good snack, huh? Aw, Schlee's here. Hi, Schlee.
Gentlemen.
Oh,
Good
we're
day,
saying hi
sir.
to the strangers. Hello. All right, let's feed Schlee.
It'll take more than that, boy.
Just a tad low. Yeah, you better get your horse. How's that?
Yeah.
You better get your horse names ready, chat.
Some fella came by
Hoof
and
hearts.
exchanged 5 handfuls of gold yesterday. 5.
How's that sound, chat? Let's try a bit of the gin. Onward, Schlee, yes. Ooh. Glad moonshine. Well, well. That's okay? All right, great. Thank you, team. All right, let's get our horsey brushed.
Nicely done.
Nicely done, boy.
He's blowing so hard.
I can barely walk it.
All righty. Let's see where we're going next. Shall we, chat? Map. All right. There's this question mark. We could do a stranger mission. I don't think I've done too many of those yet. We could go see Dutch and see what they want. I kind of want to do... I think it might be a good thing to start with Dutch. Or we could go see Lenny! Lenny needs to speak to us. Who should we go see, chat? Lenny or Dutch? I mean, both are great. We can meme both of them. You tell me what. Lenny or Dutch? We are closer to Dutch. So I'm leaning towards Dutch and then Lenny after. Lenny. Dutch. Dutch. I'll like walk slowly to Dutch. And if you guys want me to do Lenny, speak up. And then I'll switch directions. What?
Calm down, please.
You want to play games, do you?
Whoa! Oh, no. Excuse me, sir. No. Hey.
You brought hell down on yourself.
Nuh-uh.
I've taken a liking to killing you, boy.
I don't remember the controls. Yeah. How do I block? Ah. Jerk. That's what you get. Sorry, chat. He was about to beat her up because he was jealous, and so no, we're not dealing with that. Sorry. Bye, Felicia. Sir. You were thinking way worse? Yeah, I was probably gonna kill her or something. Fun fact, top killer of pregnant women is homicide. Okay, let's go to Dutch. What does Dutch want? Be right here at the sheriff, dog. It's okay, don't worry. We don't need to worry. We saved the lady. We saved the
And
lady.
here is my
American
dear friend,
distillation.
Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter.
yes, Callahan.
Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not
With
been
a hard
introduced.
R.
Mister. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I need to dress up
Tough
like Sheriff
business
Gray
you
and then
boys
take
had.
my long
You
hair
did?
and just
Well,
make it
there's
the
no
mustache.
need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No,
I
sir.
know
Still,
another
I
rain
feel
thing.
you were hard done by.
Thank you all of you
Losing
for being here, by the
employment
way. Hit the like
that.
button, etc.
But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
He's doing the voice actor is killing the
some
drunk
strong
delivery,
stuff.
like elongating
Still,
all of his words.
Don't seem to be doing you
Especially
any
the
harm,
vowels.
I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I had an acting teacher that said if you want to play drunk, just try to act as
I
sober
told
as
you
possible.
we was moving
and
up
that's
in
the
this
best way.
world.
Did you meet the
Deputies.
incest couple yet? No, I did not.
Amongst
I
these
did not.
drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good, honest
Now
thieves
that's an
like
Irish
us.
stash.
We're
That is
bound
an
to be
Irish stash.
Moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you
He
are
dancing.
back.
Dirt.
There is shine in them woods, though, and it is.
Oh, I have
costing
a
this
moonshine
county
distillery. I
its
showed it
good
to you guys.
name, and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you
Your
permanent.
4-year-old started
I
talking in
gotta
a
say,
southern
not a
accent.
problem,
Oh,
sir.
when did y'all
Not a
move
problem
to
at
the
all.
South, Boo?
You are in safe
Was it
hands
recently?
now.
Like, was it when
And
he
people
had
waste
started
time
talking
with
already, or
temperance movement.
was it before
They
then?
could never
Because
dull the good
2
man's
to 4, a kid's
Arthur, you
capacity
ride with the
for
deputy. Bill and I
like
will
absorbing
follow.
language is going off the
Climb on
fucking
up.
chain.
Let's go.
Like they can pick up words
Okay,
so much
sir.
more fast at that age. It would actually behoove us to teach kids foreign languages at that age because that part of their brain is developing. I thought we did this mission already.
Archibald?
Archibald.
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh,
Bashley.
yes. I think he's
Be
learned
careful,
his
there's an
lesson.
inbred guy who can do
Congratulations
things to
on
Arthur if
becoming
he
a
enter home.
temporarily deputized citizen
Ew.
of Scarlet Meadows County.
His home? Oh my
Most
God.
towns just get bounty hunters to do their
Don't like
dirty
that.
work these days,
Um,
but Sheriff
can we,
Gray
like,
believes the law
go-
should keep the law.
Actually,
Now,
I love you,
I'm
but-
sure
but
I don't need
offward.
to remind you,
Offward,
there's a chain
Shlee,
of
off.
command here.
There is?
Dang straight there
2017
is.
Hudson was born and
This
raised
is a
here in
dangerous
San
business, but
Okay,
follow
so
my
he's
lead and
he's
you'll be
he's
just
heard it
fine.
his whole life. Oh, that's so
Sure.
cute. I bet he's got a cute accent.
Hey,
Does he call you mom?
Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who
One of
else
my
would
dear
be?
friends is from
You're a
North
big
Carolina,
help with them
actually. He
Anderson
might actually
boys,
join
and I
the
put in a very
join the
good
chat
word
soon.
with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's
I mean,
by the
Sonny.
by.
So, these
He's hard to find.
moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners.
A fellow North Carolina. Are you too,
I
Nasef?
told you
Yes.
about Braithwaite's.
Pretty sure you did.
Yeah,
Old
Niceus.
Cotton
Ashley, my
family
mod
had a
over
fortune
on
at one
YouTube,
point
is from
until,
Carolina
well,
as well. And I
few
believe Monty
changes
is
in the
too.
labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne.
My boy watched
Quick as we
Louis so
destroy
much
one,
he had an
another one
Australian
pops
accent
up.
for a little
You
while.
could call it a pitiful
Oh yeah,
fall from
koala.
grace, if they
I can
had
only
any
do
grace to start
an
with.
Australian accent if I
have
say
no time for tax dodging.
things that are
Not to
from
mention
Australia
the fact
in an
that
Australian
Catherine
accent, so I have to go like
Braithwaite has a
koala,
rather expensive
eucalyptus,
interest in thoroughbred horses
shrimp on the
to
bobby.
maintain.
But I
Sydney
heard
Opera
something
House.
about it
Like I
being
have to
gold
say
these
those
families
things
are
to
fighting
keep it up.
Well, that's the rumor. But
Nice,
the Grays and
nice.
the Braithwaites think the
Monty's
others stole a
Georgia,
fortune
okay.
from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Sorry, I'm
Must
talking
be
about
tough being rich, huh?
Ah,
So I
relatable.
imagine.
All right, chat. While they roam, I'm gonna go quickly get my bong. I'll be right back.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it, serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh damn.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon?
No.
Dear me, that don't look good.
Oh.
Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open. Oh, this must have happened
Ooh,
recently.
yikes. That's rough. Australia. How many places to bury a body?
Hey, come have a look at
Koala.
this.
All I can think of too is like Final Fantasy 13. Fang was
Well,
so
then
cool.
Let's just move on.
What are you doing?
Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Oh yeah, they suck.
I've run into them.
They suck.
Let's
They
see if we've got
suck.
any identification.
All right.
Okay. We should get going.
He's
I'll
so
send
good. at
someone
his
over
job.
here later
Thank
to
you, Neil.
clean
We're
this up.
roommates. Yeah, right. With a trailer and a dog. Can I can't move very fast right now. Sorry. You never played Red Dead 1 or 2? Oh, you should. It's a good. I enjoy it. Did I see Raptoon 13 in a nutshell? I did. I loved it. It's so fucking funny. No. We're not going on with Lee. We're gonna ride on the. There. Arthur, come on, honey. Get on the.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second, shot.
Lucky always. May I give you some good advice?
Okay.
Partner.
Frederick
It's
Mitchell.
good to believe in the goodness of
Lemoyne
folks, but
State
America
Legislature.
ain't a safe place. If anyone
Poor
offers
fella.
you much
Yes, this
hospitality,
certainly smacks
you
of the
do
Raiders
well
to me.
if you had a
Bunch of
second thought.
ex-army free
There
staters
ain't
without
such
an ounce
thing
of
as free
respect
dinner.
for the law.
Bless
That's
with
7
you
government
guys.
officials they've murdered this year alone. Go right at the crossroads.
Did I read that well, Zah?
Yeah.
Was that how you imagined it being said in your? You watched
Well, and I
Mark
know the Braithwaites
Clear.
are in business
Mark
with
Cly.
them.
Mark Clear?
No shame.
Am I saying that right?
Trash
I don't know the
begets
streamer.
trash, my
Play
Uncle
Red Dead
Reginald
Redemption.
used to say.
I watched this
They're right
awesome
again here. He had a few
streamer
stories that would
named
tell you.
Dardigan's
Town
video on
preacher
it. It was
and
really good.
town sheriff. To drink a sailor under the table before breakfast.
He is
had
the
one
one
tiny
named
hand,
Sailor,
like a
drink
child's
a
on the
guy
end of a
under
grown
the
man's
table
arm.
after breakfast.
Anyway, this tells you what kind of people the
He'll
Braithwaites
never
are. Selling
forget
moonshine to
me.
murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to him. Don't even look him in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Here we are.
Marquis
So what was I saying?
plier.
Something about
Is
the
it plier or
bracelets, I
plier?
think.
Even saying that
Plier.
word makes me sick.
Markiplier. Thank you.
What are you waiting for? Let's
Thank you for phonetic spelling. Oh wait, I think I remember. I remember this. I remember this.
find here. We bring in alive, understood? Round them up and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with.
All right, chat. Here we go now.
Pliers like the tool. Thank you.
See?
You can tell I did ballet.
See?
I'm like, is it
What did
plie?
I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78. Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
Let's go left.
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers.
Fuck these tax dodgers, chat. Ready? Get him.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's
Okay.
just knock them out and then tie them up.
Okay.
Got it. Deputy Williamson.
See one by the bridge over there?
You have one more good news for us. Thank you, having a professional actress doing an impression of.
Thank you. Having a professional actress do impressions of the bullshit. Read that out right. It's like a dream come true.
Actually, for me, it's like a dream come true as well, because so often I'm just asked to improv, and I'm like, please, just give me a goddamn script and some direction that's clear. Please, please.
Hot anime girl. Okay.
What are you waiting for?
Take him down.
I'll tie
Took
this
him down.
bastard up. I think there's another one by the still.
I thought Dutch was supposed to take care of that one. Sure. Uh-oh. Fell in the mud there. I fell in a puddle of mud. Just really mediocre pop band. Early 2000s.
Come here.
Anime girl, man. Thank you, man. I love your outfit, too. I enjoy my sticker brush. I keep falling down. Anime girl, you're such a distracting and lovely lady.
Deal with the last one. Get him to the wagon.
Okay, thanks, Dutch.
Justin Gray, that's okay. Thanks for letting us know. That sounds cool. When did you start streaming Red Dead? Watch it, yeah. I don't either, but
I'm gonna get that remaining moonshiner.
oh, I love my chat being nice to each other and sweet to each other. You guys are good. You're good, chat. You're such a good chat. Give yourself a pat. Maybe not on the butt, but on the head, maybe. Wherever, you know, like if you're like a, you know, like a Hollywood man arm pat, or like a little.
Take down.
Crack! I was in a play once, chat, actually, where we used a candy glass bottle and did one of those. It was so much fun. It was really exciting.
Hog tie. Squeal like a pig. All right. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. It really is a wizard of a wizard, ever a wizard there was. Carry the moonshiner to the wagon, we gonna go and take him back and back and back and back and back and back. Karen has a very big rack. Do. We're off to go see Dutch, the wonderful wizard of camp.
Can't do that with a real bottle. You'll do some serious damage. Amen. Indeed. And in fact, actually, you can still fuck yourself up with the candy glass, too. That shit does not play. You can still get cut with it and everything. We had to practice with it. It was intense. It was in a show called The Wild Party. So, aptly named. It was really fun. I got to play a silent movie star named Olive
Her name was Olive Thomas, and they let me talk like this the entire time. Because I did it in the read through of the workshop as a joke, and they were like, keep it, and I was like, are you serious?
Any of your boys
You want me to talk like Marissa Tomei and my cousin Vinny? Are you gonna let me like get away with that shit? All right, okay.
And so I did. And it was actually one of my like better acting roles.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Good old gorilla chest pump is Ugh. Oh wait, I want to hear the gossip. Hold on.
Reckon one of
Yeah, Mr. J.
deal with the other stick.
It was a bit in that vein. I was definitely going a bit more attitude.
The Gray family came from Scotland
Hold on.
recently.
I just wanna hear this.
20 years ago. And they challenged the Braithwaites. And over time, a feud developed. With the Greys being right and proper in pretty much everything, and the Braithwaites being uncivilized and English in their manners, if you know what I mean. And so it has gone on.
My cousin Vinny is so good.
Please tell me you're almost done, Arthur.
I was listening to your story. I want the lore.
Dutch, God. Dutch. I want the lore.
Ooh, I just fucking parkoured. Hold on. Suddenly this is Assassin's Creed. Woo! Okay. Lucky, were you in acting school or are you just a self-learned prodigy? I was in acting school my whole life. I definitely have teachers. I am not self-taught. I sucked a lot by myself. It's very hard. You can have natural talent as an actor, but you're always having a director is invaluable because you can't see what you're doing, and you need somebody else's eyes. Oh. Place the dynamite. There we go. To help you like see if what you're imagining you're doing is landing. Can you There we are. Okay. Is there somewhere specific I have to stand clear and below the dynamite? Okay. Yeah, Arthur. Stop it. Let me see where I dropped it even. Where are you? Yes, take him out. Take him out, baby. Boom. One.
Shit! I'll wager you're. Give me a hand with these bastards!
Two.
Sorry, boys. We'll put you out of business.
shit, I got totally the wrong gun for this, but oh well. Got him.
Every one of them bastards.
I am.
Let's clear them out. Can't wait to hear the big.
Got him. Ooh, give me your gun.
I don't see any more. Do
I want
you?
your gun.
No. Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
Dutch has a plan.
Alright, let me get some gun.
Let's go before any more show up.
Hold on, I want the gun. Please pick up. Can I? Alright. Thank you. Jesus.
All right. I'll see you over there.
Okay, bye.
Gators.
Having a teacher is very helpful because you learn why certain techniques are used instead of just winging it. Exactly. Also, for me, like, when I thought I was doing certain things, I just, like, you know, like, things that I thought I was doing clearly sometimes, you know, was not coming across that way. So teachers always helped me achieve my goals in terms of, like, what my character objectives were or how I could make that clear to an audience in telling my story. Do I have some cowboy media recommendations for myself for the lonely, foolish evenings? Yes, I do. True Grit is wonderful. The newer one and the older one is great. I think I would call The Last of Us a Western. I would also...
Well done.
No Country
Well,
for Old Men.
Forgive me, but me
I
and my
would
men
also
must return
highly
to
suggest
our
Akira
lives.
Kurosawa's work. A lot of his shit is shot
Seems like
it's
we
a
failed to
Western,
destroy
particularly
the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us
Seven
to?
Samurai.
Well, I normally
that
take
feels
it
like
for
a
personal
Western epic,
consumption.
even
It's
though
sort
it's
of part
not.
of the job.
Tombstone,
I better
Quick and the
get back
Dead,
home. Why don't I just take
Lonesome
a jug or
Dove.
two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course.
I think Brokeback
My
Mountain.
cousin, Webster.
The
He used
Laramie
to say
Project.
some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite.
Come on, you degenerate, no
and
good
what was
white
that show
trash
on
hillbilly
HBO?
Piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
It was
Finally.
about Wyatt Earp.
Finally.
Oh my God, what was it
We have a
called?
life.
Westwood.
A land so
Yeah,
stupid.
those.
A backwater.
310 to Yuma was great. I did hear that.
Backwards that even we are like geniuses.
Gaining self-awareness, amen, and also like humbling yourself.
Bill, get this stuff out of here.
Hold on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From
Yes.
what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so
Double
neither
barrel
should
shotguns
we.
are awesome
I
indeed.
ain't planning
Yellowstone,
to.
yes. My
That
friend
was
was on that
worth
show
the
actually,
effort, though. Deputized.
and I had another
in
friend
plain sight.
who was
These
almost the horse runner for
lawmen,
that show.
these two
And
families.
ended up
I mean,
not
I really
not
think
getting
we
that
can
gig, but
play
then she
this
ended
from
up being
all
Kevin
sides.
Costner's
It's
like
got Hosea written
kids
all
riding
over it.
instructor
This is starting to sound
out there in
like
Colorado
the
where they were
Young Dutch
filming.
again.
Sounded awesome.
What do you mean?
Welcome back, Justin.
Young Dutch. I'm as strong
What do you
as
mean,
I've
young
ever been.
Dutch?
Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Oh man.
Easy now.
All right.
Okay, you're on.
That's
Where
the
is
spirit.
back?
Okay. On my word.
Oh shit! Hold on. I need the map. Where the fuck is even camp? Roads. Where are we going? We going back? I guess we're going back to Rhodes. Where are we going? I'm gonna guess we're going to Rhodes.
Set. Go.
Yeah! Onward, Schlee!
You never
Schlee,
were
don't let me
much of a
down!
rider.
We'll see about that.
Oh, we're gonna take a ride, Dutch. Taking a little race. Hey, yeah. I am a man of constant sorrow. I seen Dutch all my days. I bid farewell to Blackwater.
Alright, I'm gonna stop now. Oh, fuck me! Schlee, no! Away, Moo! Oh no! We're gonna lose! We're gonna lose! Schlee, no! Schlee, what did you do? It immediately goes wrong like that. Oh dear. It's okay, we can still see him. Fucking jam, right?
I'm just picking my moment, Dutch.
Oh my god, come on. Come on, horsey. Oh wait, we need to give Schlee some food.
Yeah. All right there, boy.
Come on, Schlee. Up. Oh, we were almost there. Oh, come on, Charles fucked us up. It's okay. It's okay. We would have had it.
Okay there, boy.
That's all right.
Oh, I am sorry, son.
Well, spare the gloating, Dutch.
Oh, I'm not.
Also,
a
is it true the new
gloater.
grid directed
Why,
by
I
the
laugh
Coen
at the
brothers?
fact that you haven't
Staying in the
learned
topic of the
after all
Coens,
these
have you
years
seen the
to
Ballad
ride
of
a
Buster
horse
Scruggs?
very
I have
well. That is
not.
a
I heard
source
it
of
was
great
good though.
sorrow to
What did
me.
you think of it? Schlee is quite awesome though.
I had fun
I may
with
be
you today.
biased.
Be
This
well.
horse has held
You're-
up quite nicely. Schlee is quite our steed.
I was gonna say you're like a son to me,
Oh, Dutch.
but you're more.
I'm
than that.
like super sunburnt right now. I need to wash. Aw, Arthur was moved. He smiled like all moved. All right, let's go. Let's go shave up.
By this lawman look.
So, what do you think of the place?
Seems fine. For now.
You busy, Arthur? Yep. Should buy us a bit of time, I hope.
Yeah, I'm busy. I don't really want to talk to you right now.
There
Fuck
he
you.
is, the man who saved my hide not once, but twice.
What you want?
Well, fine then.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. You fucking suck. You can suck a dick. Hi. Who's...
Hey,
Uh-oh.
Arthur.
What's going
Uh-oh,
on?
she got a son. What?
Hosea and John are looking for you. They went out to the moonshine stash, said you knew where that was. They was planning a
You
visit
knew
to
where
the
that was?
place, but John needs to do something for Dutch now, so Hosea wants you to join him instead. Seems to be a lot going on.
You're telling me. Okay, thank you.
Everybody's outfits are cute.
Hey, Arthur.
Hey, Karen.
You all right?
Yeah, I like this spot. It's a shame we never robbed that bank in Valentine, though.
Ah, Herr Morgan.
Oh, you go away. We don't like you either.
Herr Strauss.
How are you enjoying yourself here?
Well enough, I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the
Also,
locals.
in the new
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp.
Bias
what
party
choice do
mood.
we have,
Doesn't
Mr.
matter.
Morgan?
You're allowed. You're allowed
on,
to
man.
have
Tell
fucking
me
bias. It's
Here's
called
the
your
list.
opinion.
Refinery worker
Girl.
turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills
Vinton
north of
Holmes,
Strawberry.
yeah.
Ah, an apprentice undertaker. This one working in rows. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough
Gwyneth
encouragement,
Paltrow.
both of them.
Lol. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna put my break screen on for just a moment, and I'm gonna roll me some tobacco, some wacky tobacco. I know I don't smoke tobacco, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all sit tight now here.
I'm just kidding, chat. How are you? Smoke break after a race. Classic woman. I didn't know a cigarette after a race was like a woman thing. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that, actually. Like, move over, babe. I'm a woman. I just had a race. I have to have my smoke. I didn't realize that was a I am woman, hear me roar thing. That's cool. I was actually I was rolling a cigarette, chat, a marijuana cigarette, so that I wouldn't have to detract time from our time together by hitting the bong in an awkward fashion. The Knicks lose for those who care. I care. Cocaine gum, nah, that ain't my shit. I've never been a snow bunny. I always been in poison ivy, as they say, you know. Basically saying the nose candy was never my thing. Despite being an actress, despite being item request, Molly, what do you need, girl? Molly has asked for a pocket mirror. Sure, okay. We'll hook it up. Who hitting on the German guy? Oh, the old lady hitting on the German. What's up, lady? You in the mood for schnitzel? She's look at her reading by him daintily. Professor Shakes. Howdy, Professor Shakes. I wonder who you are. Glad you could join our crew too. I'm dressed like a man. As is probably pretty normal for you. If you are who I think you are. Hey everyone, raise your glass and welcome our new friend, Professor Shakes. Guys, if you actually want to talk to a Shakespeare expert, they just landed in my chat, if it is who I think it is. I was just talking about how I wasn't a snow bunny. Professor Shakes knows this about me. Snow bunny was a term for white women that exclusively date black men. No, it's also a term for girls that like cocaine. I didn't know about the one that you knew. So maybe I'm ignorant. But that's possible. Couldn't get any stops. I mean, the Knicks do have that happen, Aaron. It's not, but you know. Okay, well, it is now that you've done this. But welcome, Professor Shakes. Hi. I'm glad you're here. I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know if you're familiar with this game. Chat, tell Professor Shakes in like a sentence what this game is. I'll try to sum it up. It's 1899, and the Wild West is dying, and we're cowboys who are of that dying class, trying to keep the spirit alive, very feebly. Grand Theft Horse. Yeah, it's Grand Theft Auto with horses in 1899. That's perfect. Celeste, cheers.
Hello, Arthur.
Hello. Who's talking to us? I don't know. Oh, wait, was that Sadie? Hey, Sadie.
I didn't tell Dutch about
This is Sadie, Professor Shakes. She's a cool lady.
Why not? I'll fight any time and any place.
She's badass.
That's the problem.
I'm dressed up as this guy right now. This is our protagonist. His name's Arthur Morgan. He's played by an Irish guy doing a really thick southern accent. It's a terrible excuse for game writers to fillet themselves over a character they wrote 10 years ago. I mean, maybe. And the character that they're talking about, Professor Shakes, is from the first Red Dead Redemption, which is a big hit. Chat, curious, are you more of a Red Dead Redemption 1 or 2 fan? And if so, why? No, we're not gonna... We'll read Lenny's letter later. I want to wash myself. Is that not... I wanted to shave. You can shave and do your hair, too, which is fun. I guess I can't do that here. Oh, well. Red Dead 1? Why? You've only played 2, so 2? Why 2? Oh, well, you did just tell me, because you've only played that one. Snow bunnies were bunnies snort actual snow. It's a mating thing. It's a term for mating bunnies. I didn't know that, Xander. Thank you. Xander is our book boy. Being a cowboy in early America is what this game is about. Ashley, I think that's pretty succinct. It's like being a cowboy in early America at the end of the time when it was cool to be a cowboy. We don't like this guy, Professor Shakes. This is an evil bad guy. His name is Micah. He pretends to be good, but we really don't like him. Let's antagonize him a little bit. Go away. Yeah. Yeah, we don't like you. See, we know. That was a joke, but sure. Oh. It sounded pretty accurate. Oh, just kidding. I knew it was. I knew you were kidding. I was just playing along with your joke, Xander. All right, what should we do next? Red Dead 1 was better with its humor and atmosphere and had more interesting characters. I will say, yeah, like I felt, what was the name of the first, was it Bonnie, I think was her name? She kind of reminds me of Sadie, but with a less tragic backstory. Lenny needs to speak to you. Professor Shakes, I wish you'd been here for the Lenny meme. This game is very popular for its memes on the internet. And one of those memes had to do with a scene where you get this character drunk with another character named Lenny, and he screams, Lenny!
Arthur, you're gonna get manure.
Just calm down.
Oh, I did a bad. I drove the horse through the camp. Oops. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here, hold on. We have to walk through camp and then call Shlee to us. This guy is drunk as fuck. Oh, wait, no, we don't need to call Shlee because Lenny's right here. Let's go talk to Lenny. Hi, Lenny.
Arthur.
Hi, Lenny.
Kid.
You got a lot on?
Yeah. Lenny. Hey, babe.
Just hunting for all
Professor
this hillbilly
Shakes is
gold that Dutch and Hosea seem to think is out there just waiting to be stolen. Why?
I got something.
Start says hello, Professor.
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was in Rhodes talking to some of the
That
colored
was
folks.
pretty accurate.
They said there's a gang of fools holed up in the swamps east
This
of
is
me
Lenny.
who think they war ain't never ended.
Lenny.
Civil War?
Yeah, apparently it's still raging in these fools' minds 30 years later.
Okay.
Can you
That ain't
believe
my
it?
point. These ignorant fools are weapon dealers. And in their dealing, sometimes sit on a decent pile of cash. Yeah, been selling weapons to Cuba and South America for years.
I don't want a biscuit,
Anyway,
actually.
the old boy I was
Chat, I
talking
made
to
cookies
reckoned
today,
there
and
might be a bunch
I
of
made them
cash
too. I
just sitting
didn't do a
around.
good job. I made
And
them
failing
too
that,
crispy. And I don't want them now.
Stash of weapons.
It's just a bunch of crazies.
I don't
down there?
want them.
Exactly.
I don't need no tat cookies.
Worth taking
I actually
a
just
look
watched
at least,
the
isn't it?
That was
Cooking
my
with
thinking.
History episode on
Saying
how
it
to
was
make
at some
tats.
place called Shady Bear, deep in the
pretty
woods.
Okay.
Bonnie McFarlane, that was her name. The hell is Arthur eating
I was
jerky?
hoping
Yeah,
you'd
he
be-
is eating jerky.
that's how they told
Another
me.
fun thing about this
It's gonna
game
be something, all
is
right.
you can go hunting and realistically skin and keep the coats of animals and sell them. So if you like hunting, this is a game for you. If you're vegan, this is not the game for you. Ooh, is it time to get the best rifle in the game? I think it is. I think it might be. Shall we? Shlee, are you ready to go onward?
Come on, it's this way.
Lenny. Shlee, onward, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah in a second. Okay. And yeah? Yeah! Okay, here we go.
You know, I might have met these crazies before.
Crack file rifle
You've been
is
drinking
so
again?
good.
Also, I like the touch of having modern rifle in a Western. Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that a non-period specific rifle a bit like that machine gun? There's a machine gun in this, by the way.
With supplies.
Mrs. Adler.
Yeah.
Oh! Dardigan, thank you for gifting a sub to Professor Shakes! Dardigan has gifted 14 subs to this channel because he's such a bae. Cheers. Thanks, bae. Thanks, bae!
State of Lemoyne. That's for sure.
Is it really that?
Boy, did you two have a disagreement?
Damn it.
I didn't hear. I almost spit out my tea there. Shlee, are you alright? Now the professor can use emotes. Chat. Professor Shakes is brand new to Twitch. Can you show him what the use of channel-specific emotes looks like here, please? Thank you.
What was you talking about before?
It seems like it is.
These boys.
Exactly, that's the hype emote.
But I haven't necessarily.
Gift me a sub. Come on, Dardy. He can't give you a sub on Speak! Whoa, hey! Hey! Thank you for the raid base with 11 cheers. Welcome. What were you guys? Were you playing were you playing Divinity? What were you playing tonight? Yo, base. Bleppy, Puffy, you're playing Divinity too. I thought so. Thank you for redeeming posturing. All right, I think I am posturing. Let's see. How's that? Am I good?
Oh, sorry, there's some new people here. Hi, ma'ams. Thank you for the raid.
There you go. Hey, chat. How's it going? It's good to see you. Look, I did stipple brushing for you. Professor Shakes knows this because Professor Shakes once cast me as a teenage boy in a play that he directed. And it was very fun. I got to play Hotspur. I stopped getting your Twitch notifications. That's weird. Thank you kindly. Yes, Professor Shakes. Now you too can use specific emotes like this one because you love Chun-Li. Or maybe this one because you like The Little Mermaid. Or perhaps this one because you've cooked something like ratatouille. So you get specific little things when you join the channel. I don't know. Everyone explain Twitch. There you go. Look, you're a pro. It's like you've been here a bazillion times. Yeah, same here. No Twitch notifications, only Discord. I don't know why that's happening. That shouldn't be that way. Professor Shakes, this is basically why I got into this gig, because I wanted my own emotes. And I thought that maybe someday I could get my own emotes. I didn't actually realize I'd be making money doing this. So it's very cool. See, that right there is Dardigan, the Boo. And the Boo has his own emote where his head is jamming. So you too. Professor Shakes, guys, you think I know about Shakespeare? Professor Shakes knows the most about Shakespeare. He teaches where we used to go to school to learn about it. Never underestimate the power of cute. Exactly. Another thing Professor Shakes knows.
But most of it is
all right, hold on. We have to listen to Lenny.
Lenny. A word.
Moo hugs, puppy.
A visit in the night.
Out west.
Billy Shakes, indeed. Everybody. So another fun thing, Nikhil. Or another fun thing, Professor Shakes. A lot of people on this channel love Shakespeare and are curious to learn about it, actually. So we talk about it quite a bit. Right, chat? Also history. A lot of history fans. A lot of Mortal Kombat fans.
I guess their gold's still shiny.
So you like it here.
And their guns still shoot. So I'm game for robbing any and every one of these bastards for all they got.
All right, let's go kill some racists.
Plus,
this is just me, but I don't like how they bring up Arthur's name or talk about him in Red Dead. Not once. Yeah, I wish. I think that they could have been a bit more like Breaking Bad in that way and listened to the source material a bit more to create their characters. I agree with you on that, Bio. Good observation. Oops.
Feels like we're close. It's a
Lucky, I think it's a
plantation.
Lucky, I think it's a great time to recommend a great game set in the wild, wild west. Desperado 3. If you like tactical stealth and cliche but charmful, you should check it out.
That's a great suggestion. Thank you, Zai. I will take that into consideration. Look it up. That isn't the one where it's the zombie vampire cowboys, is it? Puffy boops.
I can see the wrecked old Civil War weaponry.
A flower of any other day would have smelt of roses.
Yes, Blep. That's a Shakespeare quote. Good job.
As an outpost. Heard they got men going between here and
Actually,
the
oh my
big house all
god.
day.
Oh my god. Wait. Okay. Professor Shakes, guess what? You've picked a great episode to join us because there is a diet Romeo and Juliet situation here happening. There's the Braithwaites and the Greys, and they are two houses both alike in dignity in fair Lemoyne, where we lay our scene. It's like real discount 1800s. Actually, the Globe Theatre in London right now is doing Romeo and Juliet, and they are doing it in Redhead style. I saw an advertisement for it today, so check this out, actually. If you want to get extra credit for me, go look up the Globe, like literally the Globe Theatre in London, and they are doing a Romeo and Juliet set in like the 1860s, 1890s, and it literally is the Braithwaites and the Greys shit. Tell me, go look at it, and then tell me if you don't agree, because I bet you will.
Okay.
I forgot to tell you, I just saw a deer chilling in your backyard. Oh yeah, Puffy, has that moose come back to your yard?
Look at this field. Imagine getting caught up in a fight like this.
Ooh,
yeah,
that is eerie with the dead cannons and everything. Excuse me, spoilers. Not just kidding. Not for this game. Hey guys, I was away for a bit.
Monty, where were you?
Take a look around the place.
Could you not handle being around my manly jawline?
That 8-foot-tall flesh tank.
Where we're going's close, but you'll need a mount.
Okay.
So, back to what you were saying.
Ooh.
We don't know that for sure. Let's have...
Oh, he's gonna draw. This is a cool thing.
Hey, come on. I'll lead you there.
All right. I had to draw. Shadow Heart's voice, Atacor, was also in Elden Ring as a lieutenant. Oh, I didn't know that. She's such a good voice actress. Thought it was my friend Della for a while, actually, from the Actors Gang in LA.
Let's see where he's going.
Okay.
You're on me
Oh,
now.
Blep, you redeemed voice acting. What do you want to hear, honey?
Let's keep our distance.
Yes,
Just
Professor Shakes, if you'd like to hear me do a voice acting read of any line of your choosing, you can redeem your channel points for that. 420 of them. Oh, oops. I'm having too much fun talking to you, Chad. I have to pay attention to the game. Actually, fun fact. Professor Shakes was in a show with me where I played the streamer that led me to research Dardigan. And I played this game in that show. And I actually bumped into a rock and fell off of my horse very similarly. Do my best Darth Jar Jar Binks. Oh, God. But he sounds so racist. All right. Oh, no. I can't. I don't know. What does he even have, like, Darth lines? Give me a line. Give me an actual line to say,
Misa no get to talk no more. There you go.
No. I want to retry the checkpoint. Did they ever give him lines as the Sith that they intended to make him? Fun fact, if you didn't know, Jar Jar Binks was supposed to be the like ultimate bad guy. A real Picasso he is.
Let's see where
That works.
he's going. You're on me now.
Right behind.
Misa got Jar Jar Binks.
Let's
You some make
keep our
awesome me,
distance.
Misa.
Just two fellers out on the road.
Those crates in the
Misa no
back,
get to talk no
they
more.
look like explosives to you? Hey, should we ease off them?
Okay, we will.
You mean he's not the bad guy? He sure was to critics.
All right, let's see.
I think I see
Oh,
something.
chat. Has
Into the
anyone
avenue,
seen
between the
Andor
trees.
season 1 or 2?
Yeah.
Ooh, this is where my thumbnail was from, chat. Oh, and fun fact, actually, Professor Shakes directed me in the play where I clipped my picture from in my YouTube thumbnail. I played a teenage boy. And I cut that picture and put it in front of this background right here. The actor that played Jar Jar is very embarrassed at it. It wasn't his fault. We talk about this actually, Professor Shakes. It's great that you're here. Professor Shakes is also a wonderful actor, and so he can weigh in on this. But like, that was not the actor's fault. The actor did not have a say in that writing. Did not have a say in like what the media presentation of that, what the editor did with the, like, there's so little. The actor has a lot of control over the character, but in terms of a film, we are part of a bigger team. And sometimes we don't have control over the final say. And that happens in video games a lot too. And there's in video games, Professor Shakes, a lot of conversation over voice actors being to blame for certain roles getting screwed up. And I love to have a conversation with chat and everybody about this kind of thing where it's like, is it the actor's fault that the performance was bad, or is it the script, or is it the story? Because Dardigan's work also kind of explores that. He explores like what's happening in the story that is shortfalling us here on the telling of it. And Professor Shakes, I know you do that with like stagecraft, right? So you do this with theater. So it's in everything, and I think it's an important conversation to have because the actors are the people that we see and we hear, and so we obviously are going to say, oh, well, it's that. But there was an actor who did Final Fantasy VII who played Barrett and got the same kind of criticism that Jar Jar Binks got for his portrayal, and was called, like, they were saying, oh, this voice actor did like a minstrel show of it, when he was just trying to do sincere good work. The character just happened to be a bit like Mr. T from MASH. It was just based off of a military dad, tough guy archetype, and people kind of railed on it and blamed the actor when that was just the way the character was written and directed. And so it's great that you're jumping in on the conversation and you're mentioning that about Jar Jar, because this applies to other roles that we've seen in our video games. Bro, what? Yeah, we all say it, right? Like when he's like Marlene, like he's like one of the coolest dads in video games. He was one of the first good dads in video games, and was also one of the first black male protagonists in the JRPG canon. Like, big deal. To call that remake's performance, like, to judge it that way, I felt was a bit callous. It's very easy to make great writing suck. It's almost impossible to make crap writing good. Amen. I agree. Andor's peak, Acolyte is bad. Everything else ranges a decent to mid. But I agree with you 100%, Nisaias. He was one of the best actors in Remake. I agree. We're playing that on Friday nights, Professor Shakes, so you might actually get a chance to see this character in action. He's incredible. In fact, the place where you would get to encounter him again is some of his best acting work in the whole thing. Unless Barrett comes out talking like a mammy. Yeah, no, definitely not going to be doing that. Not to mention, Mammy was the first, that was the role of the first black actress to win an Oscar, who was incredible. Barrett is still one of the most popular black characters in Final Fantasy, as far as you know. He was one of the first black male leads in video games in the 90s. Like, and was portrayed as a loving father. It was, I love Final Fantasy VII, but we're not playing that. We're playing a game not about racism. Wait, what?
Hey, big plantation house.
Speaking of racism, let's go destroy this place.
Off the trail.
Let's go exercise our demons, chat. Even in the OG, he was well written. Agreed. When you have good writing and good acting together, it's so sweet, so good. Actually, speaking of good writing, chat, I'm going to be doing a stream soon as a fundraiser for the theater that I've been working at, which is part of the Shakespeare Festival in an area where I've been working. And
bring your sighted rifle, okay?
I'm going to be playing a game called Elsinore, which is really cool. It's a game that revolves around Hamlet. And you play as Ophelia, trying to sort of change the story to get I guess, a happy ending or a good ending. Sounds kind of cool. It has really good reviews. So I think I'm going to do that as a fundraiser stream sometime soon. So keep your eyes peeled. Join the Discord. Make sure you're following that in case you want to donate or help out. Basically, the reason I'm going to be doing that is because the NEH has cut grants across the nation at Shakespeare theaters. I've more than one Shakespeare theater I've worked at. I'd say about 4 of them that I've worked at have all had about 15 grand cut, even if it's been given to them before, even if they've already spent it because they were granted the money, they are now demanding they make cuts to the further programs to make up for the losses of the money that was already bequeathed. So, that said, I feel real passionate about this. It make me so mad. I did not hit him. I did not. But I thought we could do a fundraising stream for that. So keep your eyes peeled on that because I would love to. Charmsy was a wonderful Ophelia. You're too kind to me. Nikhil did get to see me as Ophelia. And you got to see, we were in Hamlet together and I was Horatio in your Hamlet, right? You weren't in the one that I was Ophelia in, unfortunately. Professor Shakes is also a great actor, by the way. He was a really, really good Claudius, who is the uncle, the evil uncle. Anyway, enough acting. We're here for immersive video game theater. Okay, we gotta kill some stuff. Hold on, I'm not paying attention. I'm talking about theater too much. Hold on. I'll recommend a few more games that revolve around acting. Oh, Blep, thank you so much. I love stuff like that. They recommended a Shakespeare bundle to me, and most of the games seemed pretty cool. Does that sound cool to you, chat? Would you be interested in like acting games? Also, had an idea for something. Tell me if you like it. Oh, Shlee, calm down. Shlee, it's okay, baby. I'm not gonna hurt you. Hold on. Shlee's upset. We gotta calm her down. Oh, that's Lenny. Oops, that's why. Wait. No. Where's my horse? Oh, there's my baby. See, Shlee's okay. Shlee's happy. I'm sorry. I know I mixed up my horses. Sorry, Shlee. All right, let's pat her. We gotta keep our horse relationship good. All right, let's return to Lenny. Oh, wait. We came over here not to pet the horse. We came over here to get our guns. I'm great at video games, guys. All right, here we go. Shotgun, bow. Let's see. Do I want the carbine repeater, the Lancaster repeater, the double barrel shotgun? I don't think I need the double barrel as fun as it is because I've got the sawed off. What do you think? Don't caress Lenny. Okay. But what if Lenny asks for it? What if there's enthusiastic mutual consent? I feel like I should have the Lancaster. Yeah, thought so. Thank you, Nisea. Don't tempt you? Lenny. Did that tempt you? I hope it did. My teachers at CalArts and Professor Shakes can confirm this always encouraged me to use my deeper voice. Use your weapon scope to investigate Shady Belle.
Just
okay.
a moment.
That's not my scope. Where's my scope? Oh, there it is. Oops. There we are. Okay.
Down by the road. We do well to draw them into one spot if we're gonna make a pass at this.
Okay.
What else?
Damn, I didn't know we were doing this one this early. Use some That's Broken Earth. I think, right? Was that Broken Earth? Or was that like some water? I've told them about Roy Hart, actually.
You looked all over the place?
Chat, remember how I told you that, like... Wait, Puffy May. Girl, remember how I told you that your voice isn't nasal? It has a metal quality to it? That's this voice shit that Professor Shakes and I are talking about right there. Now it's the Barrentes method. Oh my God. Is it really? Yeah, so Puffy, Professor Shakes teaches this stuff too. The same stuff. Like if he heard your voice, he'd probably say the same thing. Because we were trained the same way.
Over to the right.
Okay, let's look over to the right.
All right, some tents.
Puppy has one of these gorgeous, soft, like, ingenue, Rihanna metal, very, very like what you would hear as an ingenue protagonist. But gentle, soft. It's really pretty.
I know dynamite crates when I see them.
And when I use these words, he knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, we got something. We can hit them head on, fight them honest. Or you could go down there acting friendly.
Friendly? With these folks?
Just draw them into one spot.
Right? It is beautiful.
Then I'll start shooting.
And like I was trying to explain that even though it's placed in her nasal registers, it's not Annie, it's not nasal, right? It's just placed there.
Just give
Focus, Daniel-san. Okay. Let's see. Let's just shoot the dynamite. I'm not putting Lenny in danger with a bunch of racists.
You save your play acting for Hosea and the girls.
You save your play acting. We're not here for theater.
As soon as you shoot,
That's for chat.
All right, let's shoot the dynamite, chat. Let's fucking go. Where is it?
waiting on you.
That's the dynamite, right? You ready, chat? Puff has a voice. Wait, I have to read this. Puff has a voice that would be amazing for like a pull string teddy bear. It's soothing. It's just soothing. All right, you know what's soothing? Shooting the dynamite of a bunch of plantation owners. Let's go. Django! That feels good. All right. Beautiful. Got him. One racist, two racist, three racist, four. Oh no, Lenny! Lenny! Oh no, I didn't save Lenny. She has a voice that would be great for children's audiobooks. Amen. Yeah, for nap time. Like when I was teaching preschool, oh my god, if I had Puppy's voice, it would have been such a calmer place. Lucky, how far into the game am I? I'm towards the end of chapter 3 right now. So we're like getting towards the climax of Saint Denis. So almost halfway. You always wanted to shoot racists. Better to just shoot them with your words if possible, and education.
What are we doing?
Because then you, we're gonna shoot the dynamite again, I think, chat.
You save your play acting for Hosea and the girls.
There ain't nothing gonna shoot through bad ideology like fucking logic. Oh, what are you doing, Arthur? Arthur, no, don't. Hold on. I will once the controls start, like, going for me. Hold on. There we go. Take 2.
As soon as you shoot,
Action. Oh. Sorry, chat. I'm hitting the buttons for Metal Gear Solid 2. I apologize. Yes. He's doing the Metal Gear Solid flips because I'm hitting those buttons. It's my fault. It's my fault. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, chat.
Hey! You all being right! Gotcha.
3. Four. Okay. No. 5. Did I kill Lenny? Oh, thank God. 6. 7. 8. Nice job, Lenny. Shit. Fuck! Asshole. Alright, fuck this. Woo. Son of a bitch. Okay, wait. I didn't see that. Okay. Alright.
I'll take the shot.
Hold on. Okay, we gotta get this guy. Shit! Ooh! Hold on. Phoebe. Got him. No, it's okay, puppy. Actually, they teach us sometimes in teacher training that like even positive feedback can make people feel self-conscious. So don't feel bad for feeling self-conscious about us talking about it. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I just know that I had said that about your voice, and you were like, "What even does that mean?" And so I knew Professor Shakes would be good to back me up on that explanation and clarify what I had originally said. Where else? Where are the other racists?
Quick!
Come to me!
Any men in the area would have heard that. They might be on the way. Now let's grab something and get out.
Yay! I did it! I killed them.
These fellas deal in arms. There might be guns.
Django! Caress me. I will take a game of fetch 2 in a pinch. Okay, Manazoma here.
Got anything?
Not yet.
Oh my god, Professor Shakes used to do this thing to me at parties. Chat. Like this. And I hated it. It was terrible. It was terrible. You did this to me. One thing we learned in school, wear your crown when it's yours. Amen. Yes. Isn't he lovely? It was a class thing. It was. He's lovely. If like there's any reason I'm confident in anything about my acting, in large part to this homie here. You have beanie hats for that? They are your little crowns. They have cute little ears on them too. Puffy has like one of the most impressive stuffy animal collections too that I've ever seen. Puff is from Alaska as well. Very cool. She had a mommy moose and a baby moose in her backyard not long ago. Like what? Like a week ago, Puffy? Wasn't even a week ago. I like this evaluation. It's cool. I wonder what my voice characteristics sound like. I'd be happy to tell you, Ashley, if you ever do want to send me a sample, I'd love to listen. I love hearing all of your voices. It's fun. Your voices are all really cool. Like Xander, I've heard your voice. Your voice is really neat. Dardigan, obviously. Oh my God! Here, wait, chat. Here, I'm gonna play. You. Oh wait, no, because right now you can hear my voice, and this is uncomfortable for me. There we go. I want to play... Here, this is Dardigan's voice. Here.
Cock and ball torture, also known as CBT, is the application of pain to the genitals.
Thank you, me, for playing CBT for Zero Bits. That's Dardigan's voice, which I would describe as metal placement, but earth resonance. And the Grammy goes to... Babe, did you hear that? You won a Grammy. You did. I played the CBT clip. Oh, we like to have fun here, chat. Are we taking all of this back? Is that what we're doing right now? Or are we talking to Lenny? What am I supposed to be doing right now? What are we doing? Lenny, what do you need? You're standing so calmly, sir. What are we doing? Are we just blowing it up? It's good to hear Dardigan in the night of his absence. Thank you. Yes, Dardigan had some computer issues with his download of the mod of Resident Evil 4 that he was going to do, actually. It's fixed now, though? Okay. Well, he said it's fixed now. Climb onto the wagon and check the crate. All right, well, I'll do that. Thanks, game. Can I... No. Don't shoot that.
Don't do that. There you go. Okay, checking the crate.
Come on.
Whoa, nice.
This is full of new rifles.
Full of new rifles.
We sure can.
Bear
Check
the
the
hair,
rest later.
bear.
Now, come on.
I've been meaning to read some Shakespeare lately. Ooh, Polly, what are you going to read?
Let's go, let's go. Get
Or
this
do you
back
need
to
a
camp.
recommendation?
Yep.
Because we can happily recommend to you. Oops, wait, chat. I'm in my baby seat. Hold on.
I'm tall now, chat. There we go.
Did Dart finish Tomb Raider already? He did. Well, people will hear my voice when I stream soon. You have such a fun voice. It's also metal placement, but a bit more in the mask. So yours is a bit, your resonance is a little higher than Puffy's and a little bit more forward placed in the face. Puff is a little bit more breathy, a little bit more what we call air, which is the top of the head. Or like if I was going to try to sound like a kettle, right? I would want to use air, so I would go, and those top tones are like the highest notes in my register that I could even hope to hit one day. So Puff has that going on. You have a bit more forward placement in your mask from what I'm hearing, from the limited amount that I've heard.
The tragedies can be complex due to the prose poetry switching back and forth.
That's right. Generally what you're seeing in tragedies, if you've got prose going on with verse, and correct me if I'm wrong, Professor Shakes, would be differentiations between classes, differentiations between moods. So if a character is trying to be really sincere and really express their inner life, they're probably going to speak in verse, because the inner life of our hearts is poetry in Shakespeare. The truth of our life comes out in poetry. But if I'm trying to be funny or colloquial or earthy or grounded or pedestrian, I'm going to speak in prose to kind of vibe with the people. Chaucer did something similar. I wonder what you would say about my voice, Lucky. If you guys ever want me to comment on your voice, two things. I teach privately. I actually teach a couple of you. Spooter, Jazzy. Some of you guys are already my students. But if you don't want me to be your teacher, you just want to hear what I have to say about your voice, feel free to shoot me a DM with just like a little sample of your voice, and I can tell you where it's placed in your resonance, what I pick up from it, what characters I think of when I hear it, that kind of thing. It's always interesting to hear others' voices. I agree with you 100%. I have to tell you about some of the worst Macbeth sometimes. Please do. Professor Shakes just saw the worst Hamlet ever. He told me about it the other day. I told my students about it today in class, actually, and told them to go look it up. I was like, don't feel bad. You could do this. The best histories, Richard II, Henry IV, Part 1, agreed. Henry V, and Julius Caesar. I'm a Henry VI fan, personally. I like Henry VI, Part 1 through and 3, because it's actually The Godfather. And I was in it. I can do a pretty good Reaper voice yourself, says Monty. I bet you can. Do you have a very deep... Monty is our big boy in chat. He is 6'8". He's like our Andre the Giant. He's our big man. Do you have a very deep and resonant voice, Monty? Is it because because bigger bodies have more resonance in them? Just more space for air to bounce off. Mel Gibson's Hamlet. He did do a Hamlet. Get in the wagon. The girl who played Ellie from The Last of Us said she wants to play Zelda in the Zelda movie. She's a bit too... Ashley Johnson's a bit too old to play Zelda. I actually heard that they were optioning... What's her name? From Euphoria. And it seems really cool, actually. It seems like maybe perfect casting. Prose. So Professor Shake says this. Prose equals informal colloquial speech. Verse is semi-formal, structured, heightened, rhyming verse when it's like... oh my God. Why can't I? Oh my God. How happy some or other some can be throughout the I am thought as fair as she. Holy shit. What that I could not recall that. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I couldn't recall the midline from Midsummer. That's what I was trying to come up. But basically that's what the sing-songy thing is. So that's rhyming verse. You speak differently depending on who you're talking to. Henry VI is really good for Queen Margaret. She is a badass. Anything from Midsummer is going to be the sing-songy stuff. Sydney Sweeney. Oh, no. She's not talking about, I don't, oh, wait, are you talking about, Bella Ramsey, or are you talking about Ashley Johnson? I thought you were talking about her voiceover actress, Ashley Johnson.
Don't spare the nag. Come on.
Okay, Lenny, jeez.
Come on. G up. Fall in.
Sweetie's booba is too big for Hyrule. Polly.
Yep.
No booba is too big for the Hyrule.
Hey, stop. What's a black feller doing coming out of shade?
Can you watch season 2? Honestly, I'm not. Would you? Excuse me. I don't like you. Go away. Racist.
Hey, I thought you were driving.
Oh, I get. Maybe we weren't supposed to do that, Chad. I'm not supposed to start trouble. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of season 2. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I liked parts of season 2 of The Last of Us, but I preferred season 1. I don't think Bella Ramsey is the problem.
Yep.
Trouble did find me. Actor's name was William McGonigal. I'll show you a video of his poetry exploits. Thank you. Thank you. As the Movie Mansion special? Awesome. Ooh. Oh dear.
You're okay. Yep.
Sorry, chat.
Come on. G up. Fall in.
What's happening? Sorry, chat. I'm having driving problems. Oh dear. Oh no. Okay, chat, hold on. We gotta start over.
What you getting down for?
We're ending our lives, Lenny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. To be or not to be. Austin Powers meets Wild Wild West. That's exactly what I'm going for. Thank you.
Do I make you hard, baby gay?
Please don't tell anyone.
Let's go.
Said that.
Get this back to camp. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I think people are way too hung up on her look versus actually her technique. What do you think of Link being played by an adult woman? I'm cool with it. Yeah, go for it. If that's going to be the best actor, go for it. Sure, I'm cool with it. Ah! Actually, speaking of Legend of Zelda, chat, I'm actually thinking of playing Ocarina of Time soon. I said I was going to do it for the sleepover stream, but I can't wait. So, do you guys want to play that soon? Because I really want to play that soon. You down? 'Cause I want to do it.
Coming our way. Keep it together.
Link being played by a woman would be too sexy. Focus on the character, then, Drawl.
Feller doing coming out of Shady Bell.
Okay.
You want an hour whack?
Let's just talk. Okay, we're just what are we doing? Do I need to just shoot him? Do I just shoot him? I'll just shoot him.
Off the left.
Yeah, you're annoying. Bye. Leonard.
All right.
Leonard.
Anyone chasing us?
I should think we're out of the woods then, so to speak.
You're out of the woods, you're out of the dark, you're out of the night. Step into the sun, step into the
We did it.
Redhead.
Let's get to camp before saying
I
anything
think it's
like
Bella
that.
Ramsey who wants to play Zelda. Oh, yeah, nah, I don't think she's correct for that. I think she's correct for other roles in it, perhaps, but not Zelda.
Bragging. Don't worry about what Sean does.
Zelda is just a bit too genteel. I'm sure she could stretch herself to play that role, but I am also not a. Oh, wait. I'm also not a fan of like the same actor playing every single fucking lead role ever. I want to see more new people, frankly. I don't know how you feel about that, chat. Give me more unknown actors, please, because so many talented actors are out there.
And everyone who counts.
He's great. Pedro Pascal's great. Actually, one of our friends was just in a movie with him.
Keep it up. You're gonna start seeing things change for you. Okay then.
Hunter Schafer. Hunter Schafer is the actress that they're considering for Breath of the Wild version of Zelda, and I think she's rad. Wait, what's happening? Oh no. Sorry, I'm just keying into chat here over on YouTube. Yeah, unknown actors who are nerdy gamers or love anime hire them to play. Honestly, I think that actors who actually love the source material are great people, like Henry Cavill. The reason that The Witcher slapped so hard, besides that awesome jam, was that Henry Cavill loved the source material and cared about the project and knew what he was doing. He knew the character, and so it was easy for him to become Geralt.
Lenny, coming back.
You must lurk, or you may not come back. That's fine, baby. If you don't come back, good night to you. Cheers. Blip.
These are fine rifles, right?
These are. You're a fine rifle.
Just from me.
She has a very elvish face.
I always enjoy riding with you, kid. You know how to fight.
You hated what they did with season 2. Yeah, a lot of people didn't enjoy it.
Anytime,
if Link was played by a woman, a lot of adult people would unironically lose their freaking mind over how she yells, "Ah!" "Ah!" But I think actually I like the idea of like the Peter Pan thing. But I also don't think that like every elvish character, like there are other characters that would be served by allowing women to play them, not just green wooded Renaissance gentlemen in hose. I actually think Caitlin Dever would have been a good Zelda. Dina was great. Dina's actress stole the show for me, personally. That's why I'm sad about the Wheel of Time cancellation. The episode, and Rosamund Pike rules, by the way. They were reverent of the source material, even though they had to change a bunch of TV. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, The Last of Us, the first season, I felt was more reverent to the source material, and so it was a bit more successful. This one, it felt like it did the HBO Game of Thrones, we got our money thing. And also, I think that a lot of series are suffering from the 2-season and out thing, because companies don't want to pay their writers the 100% residuals that they're owed after the season 2. That's why you see things go from like Hannah Montana to like Hannah Montana in Hawaii. It's a new thing because they get new writers. It's really shitty. Money's shitty. Minus the infected French kissing test. Whoa. Oh yeah, they did do the French kissing thing with the fungus. That was a bit jarring. And writing is being done by AI nowadays. That is true. Professor Shakes, have you heard of this trend where they are telling writers to start writing the characters' dialogue where they're actually describing what they're doing as they're doing it, because most people watching TV now are doing it while they're scrolling on their phone, so they're not actually watching the thing, they're just listening to it like it's a radio play. So the characters, like if this were a TV show about me, I'd have to say, I'm sitting here and playing Red Dead Redemption 2 dressed as Arthur Morgan in a really, really bad, like half-ass done drag outfit with my, stippled on 5 o'clock shadow and my $4.99 Goodwill hat, etc.
Yep, it's called making a show second screen safe. Holy shit, they've got a term for this, chat. AI is going to come from Le STEM Master Race after it takes out the humanities. It's already on its way, truly. A bit scary, true. Because I don't know if you saw a bunch of those AI videos that they were like showing as like, look how advanced it is. I felt that like I could sense how unnatural those things were. Like, especially the ones where they're using humor. They can mimic a human joke, but they don't have timing. It's just, you can't mimic natural humor. Like, even humans can't do that so well. Whoa, I just threw something violently. So that was what stood out to me, was like the most unnatural thing was when it was telling jokes. They don't have timing. Yeah, there wasn't timing. There also wasn't like context. It was like a woman doing stand-up comedy. And she was like pretending to do a stand-up bit. And so she was like in the stand-up thing going like, she was physically doing all the things, sounding intonationally, as in like the musicality of her voice sounded like it was doing the right thing. Like she would be like, can you believe this? They think that we're AI. Oh my God, how cringe. And she's like leaning forward like this and walking around, like pacing, kind of like the way that you think that a natural stand-up would, but she's not actually responding to real people in the audience, right? It's AI generated. So the AI is focusing more on making this avatar move around in a way that looks natural, have 5 fingers that look natural, a nose that looks natural, and speak in an intonation that's natural. But she's not hitting the timing. Her body is doing weird things because it's responding to other visual stimulus that it's not actually like fully regarding. Like you could just see the holes in it if you had any kind of media literacy, any kind of humanities training or reading assessment, like critical reading skills. If you don't have those things, I could see how you could miss it. And then I look at where gaps are in our education system now, especially on the elementary level, which is where I was teaching a majority of the time. And goddamn, it's interesting to see how they line up. Thanks for coming to my tea talk. Back to the game. Lenny! Drives you so insane when you hear AI. Yeah. When they're like, lawyers hate this one trick. Oh no, that sounds scary, Monty. Is that a work story? I'm so glad that you're okay. Unfortunately, it's not easy to spot for a lot of folks. I've noticed that. Ooh. Don't have those skills anymore, yeah. A lot of people weren't like obsessed with media like
selling it back to where it came from.
Happy you redeemed voice acting. What do you want to hear me do for you, darling?
They made it. They must have someone to sell it to.
You want to hear me say, Lenny?
Stuff look kind of lonely out here.
I'm gonna pour myself some more.
Cut ourselves a deal.
Lemoyne Peach tea.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it.
This is Hosea, by the way. He's lovely.
All right, I should get going now.
God awful TikTok AI voice. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
We'll see you
How was
later.
that?
Dutch
Was that
asked
okay?
him to
I feel
look
like I was
into
actually a
something
bit too
to do with
emphatic.
The Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Like I feel like I added too much
Okay,
emotion.
let's head out to the Braithwaite's place.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's better.
So what exactly
Take 2 is better.
are we doing?
Your ears.
This is the moonshine we took
In a bad way or
after
good
blowing
way?
up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think
All right, here we go, chat.
Onward,
Onward, yeah. What's this horse's name, chat? Give me some good, funny horse pun names. Professor Shakes, another reason to come to my streams is that my chat comes up with the best horse pun names ever, such as Pony Soprano, Hermione, and this is Shlee, who's just based off of one of our wonderful Queen mods, Ashley. So it's funny when I say Onward Shlee, because it's like I'm talking to her. Riley Steed. I know the actress you're referencing there. Pizza that ass.
Seem too involved in the rest of it. Maybe.
Yeah, it's not a good way to proceed. Hoof hearts. Main attraction. More. Them be good names. more. Pony Montana. Lemoyne Raiders. Sugar Cube. Sasha Day. I know her too. I have not been shocked by pornography before. Sasha Grey shocked me. Legit shocked me. Naked Gun. Leslie Nielsen. I said Pony Montana. Oh, chat, look at this shot. We're gonna walk this. We walking. Oh yeah, we walking down the path. We going down the gravel walkway.
Here we are. Modest little homestead, isn't it?
She is a good streamer and a good voice actress. She did a good job in Grand Theft Auto 5 as like one of the radio chicks.
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house.
Right? The scenic design is incredible. Professor Shakes, this is so accurate. The horses have balls, and it was a big deal in the news.
No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay.
This guy has speech training. Can you hear it? All right, we're walking down the walkway.
You heard the man.
Every breath you take, we'll be watching you. Every time you neigh, every mane you slay, I'll be watching you.
And it's played with a banjo.
Every breath you take, every horse you...
Monty, maybe your ex... Oh.
Found something.
Oh no.
Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
Neha Knightley.
Ain't in the market for, but it's already mine.
Oh.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well,
Wait,
with us
let's see.
possessing it, and I
First
checked
person.
all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh.
Oh, mama.
Relax, I ain't here to rob you.
I kind of love
Oh,
her
it
little
seems that's
yellow
easy enough.
flower
Why not do a
buttons.
deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle.
You give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Well, look on it as a reward for finding the property.
Uh-oh.
Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Uh-oh.
Who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the
Floridians. This feels unrealistic. I don't know, actually.
We're doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know
It-
exactly
it
who
feels
gave you the
cinematic.
orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor.
This
There's
is
an
like
extra $10
Lord
if
Montague
you do.
or something.
Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they
Little
call
baby,
that
don't
a
say word.
promotional expense.
Like, why not
As
gun
you
them
wish,
down and
madam.
take the liquor
You
back?
boys come back
Right?
sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
Maybe she's attracted to Hosea. Subtext,
All right.
these two have history.
Next stop,
I mean, that...
the Rhodes Saloon.
I don't know as they do.
Here we go.
Well, the Braithwaites and the Greys do. Hosea and she don't. But I think she wants
I
to.
finally sold those Cornwall
Leonardo
bottles.
DiTratrio.
I wanted more, but not bad considering how hot they were. Especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
Steven Slagle.
Apparently, Cornwall's been pumping a lot of cash into the Pinkertons. Wants
These
to
are
keep
real
their
people.
full effort
The
on going
Pinkertons
after
are...
gangs like us.
Oh man, talk about racism. Have you decided am I going to play Resident Evil 0 or Resident Evil 1? I think I might continue Resident Evil 0. I was actually kind of enjoying it.
This could
Don't
get
know if I'll
ugly.
finish it, but I think
You and
I'll
Dutch
play
already
another
have
episode.
that thing going on in town with the sheriff.
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
Old lady
That's
looks
it.
like a prune wrinkled.
Now we're inserting
sorry, darling.
ourselves in his blood feud.
Shrinking
We'll
balls
need
of a
some-
horse may be
I ain't
funny, but
playing
every
Chris.
time I look at this game,
You know my
I think of how
feelings
much
about
money was
that.
spent
Of course you're not.
on this
You're
pointless graphics race.
You're a clown's
and just to be the leader in the competition. Yeah, actually, it's funny. Za, one of in the show that Professor Shakes and I were in, which was a version of like A Christmas Carol, and I was Tiny Tim being a streamer. I played Red Dead Redemption, and I talked about that in it actually. That like I wish that the game had focused more on the story than the graphics, etc. So it's really funny that you said that because that was like one of the lines that I improvised. Based on stuff I had read about this.
Right. Broke poor mammy's hot.
Also, hey Codex, cheers, welcome to the team. How you doing tonight?
There, don't get mad now.
Your mom's cousin, puppy. Ooh, train, take us away, far away. Here we are. Onward, horses. Ah. I'm good at driving, yeah.
Well, fine then.
Oh, that's awesome, puppy. Also, it's important to love people even though there's mental health struggles. Yeah, it was that fence's fault. Thank you.
Okay, Fenton, stay calm now. For Mama, she loved you so. Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right? Grab 2 cases of that stuff and follow me.
Yeah, that's why she liked him. Look, he's a silver fox. Look at this. No wonder. Oh, wait, I gotta do stuff. Look at me. I look at my cornpipe!
Gentlemen!
Look at my cornpipe, chat.
Hey, hello! Hello, I'm Melvin.
He's not a good actor, is he, Chad?
My brother Fenton.
Tell me why he's not being a good actor right now. What are you noticing that isn't reading true to you?
Mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you one for each of you.
She's your future second
new
niece.
trade of advertising, which is an American
Puppy
art
is a very
form
intelligent
about
woman, and so
ensuring
is
people
Ashley.
buy the correct things. I don't know. One more
I have
dollar.
intelligent lady friends
Just
in my
give us
chat.
half an hour. What harm can we do in
And in my
half an
life.
hour?
I'm very lucky.
Go along now. Enjoy the money.
He's trying too hard to be fake sounding.
Come along, Fenton. Just hand out
Do you also have a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal? Hold on, let me check. No? Kinda. But wait, they play my song, chat. They are playing my sweet song, oh da doo da day. My name's Arthur Morgan and doo da. I am a real studly man, doo da doo da day. Red Dead Redemption 2, gentlemen, you do.
Gentlemen, my name is Melvin. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny, but boy, can he pour drinks fast. For the next 30
Fenton?
minutes, the drinks
A
in
name we're
this
not
here
going to
bar
hear
in
much
this
these
town
days, am I
are
right?
entirely free.
That'd be like naming somebody Karen.
The only rule is that you gotta drink them.
Just
So hurry
intentionally
up,
cruel.
good old Fenton to
You're
work.
asking for social
Don't get him
awesome.
mad, though. His mama made him mad,
Isolation.
and we buried her. Poor thing.
Lol, burying your mom.
To the bar, everybody. Come on, fellas.
What?
I'll have one.
Oh, chat, raise your glass. Here we go. Let's go.
It's a sin to look at
Oh, I gotta pour.
what I should give for my
That's some strong
Let's
stuff.
go.
Just keep them coming.
Don't be shy, boys.
Yeah, I'm serving up now.
Kind of opportunity. Now it's your opportunity to get hideous and drunk.
Serving us out.
Be happy about this.
Getting that lady pissed off. Here we go now. I'm a good bartender. Aren't you gonna pretender?
Don't listen to your brother.
Lenny! Good job, game. Thank you. I didn't expect that. Oh, we get another dance scene, chat! Let's go!
Hey, send a couple this way, will ya?
Oh, I still gotta work. Okay, I'm not partying. They are. Keep them going. Look at these white dudes.
falling all over themselves.
Come on, Fenton. People are dying of thirst over here.
It's a good fucking catch song.
Keep coming, Finn. Just keep
Thank you. That's why they call me fentanyl. Wait. Ugh. Yeah, spam that tea drink emoji. Go for it. Good time's over. Racism's
Good
here.
evening, gentlemen. Quiet
Racism's here to kill the party as always.
You're the bastards who stole the liquor we was gonna buy. Gentlemen, we're in advertising.
around
Come
like
on
people
in, have a
living
drink.
in
That's our
bottles,
goddamn
drinking
liquor.
it.
An honest mistake. Boys, get him.
Oh, we gotta shoot. We gotta violence. Practice that fucking dead eye shot shit. Never used it, never been good at it. Always prefer the headshots. You gotta learn. Oh, come on! I've shot you 3 times, sir. Sir. That's 3 times in the gut. Let's try again. You're lurking? No problem, baby. Go lay down. Can you give me a link for your stream? Totally. I can't raid you though, honey. That's the problem. I'm sorry. I can't raid on YouTube. I can put the link in the chat, though, so that people can follow it if they want.
That's our booze, you damn bastards.
Where are you, Arthur? Come on, get.
Kind of my fault. I just brought a bad gun. I thought it was just, you know, booze. I thought we were having a good time. Yeah, I'll post it in the chat for sure. I just can't put it. I can't formally raid you, unfortunately. What? What do you mean? What's up? What's up, baby? I'm coming. I'm coming. Excuse me. Can you calm down? Can we not? Oh!
Arthur, help!
Okay, that was a little extra, even for me. Oh, get the fuck off my friend!
Hey, this way! That's our booze.
We don't do that. I'm sorry, no. That's what racism gets you. Hole in your heart. This is motherfucker coming from. Oh. Wow. Shotguns, man. Jesus, scary guns. Scary, scary guns. Tommy cleaned his sinuses. That was vicious. Like, you know me, dude. I fuck with like Mortal Kombat, but like. Oh, good night, Aaron, honey. Cheers. Thanks for being here. Oh. Onward.
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
Onward, Pony Montana and Pony Soprano. Go. My twins.
I see them.
Well, shoot them then.
Oh, okay, we gotta shoot. Here we go. Woo! Stop in the name of justice. Rebecca Chambers returns to shoot. Stop in the name of the law.
They really aren't happy about this. I see it.
Well, this is going about as well as I could imagine. I won't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that makes you uncomfortable, guys. It's just a joke. It's not meant to be anything degrading. It's just a Valley Girl voice. Whoa, wait, whoa. Where'd my sniper go, man? Oh, you son of a bitch. Come here. Bye, Xander. Have a great stream. Link is in the promo perfection. Okay, cool. I'll grab that and I will pop that into the chat at the end of the stream. So, chat, I'm going to keep playing because I'm having a good time. I hope you are too. When I'm done, Xander is streaming Final Fantasy VII. I'm going to pop his link into the Twitch and to the YouTube. Feel free to head on over there if you want something else to do this evening. But we're gonna get us safely home before I end.
They got out the back. Got more coming after us.
Hold on.
Well, shoot them then.
Avant! Away! Chat, I'll be right with you. Right there. Woo!
How many are there? They really aren't happy enough. Goddamn Andy! You fools are playing the wrong game. Look out on your right. Look out, more of them. Think you can steal from us? You're dead. Train, I see it. Maiden. That's our booze, you damn bastards.
Oh my god.
Right ahead of you! That's him down with. You got moments left. Good. Keep out of my hurt.
But have a great stream, Xander, and I'll post that link in my chat. Follow that over when I'm done. Sorry, guys. I will be right with you.
We run no liquor around here. Stay the hell out of our
Okay, that's not doing shit. All right. Got it. I gotta get some help. I gotta get some help. Alright, here we go. Let's have some Lucky tonic. Lucky, I just wanted to say you're my favorite streamer after Tardigan. And I know it might sound like an insult. No. Is that he allows me to abuse him? Well, I'm glad that you... I'm not going to kink shame, so I'm glad you're into that. And you guys have a mutually, a consensual relationship where you can do that with him. But I really appreciate you don't do that to me, and that you are so sweet and lovely, and I enjoy having you in my chat. And I enjoy reading your funny writings and my funny voices. So hats off to you.
You think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. This place is odd.
I keep seeing those fellas.
Some local militia. Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Ma Braithwaite. See what's what.
Oh, Ma Braithwaite. I'll go visit her.
Again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves.
I'm like
good
wiping
lost.
this off.
But we
Sorry,
still
chat.
need a lot more
I'm
money
giving up on my man.
For
on my
now,
man.
let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as well. Let's
Oh
call
yeah,
it
it's
a
obvious
peace
she set them
offering.
up. Maybe he's into that though.
Sure.
Maybe he likes like a whole
That was fun, Finn.
role play thing.
We'll make an actor of you yet.
See?
I'll go
See?
speak to Dutch.
See, it's hard to be a man. It's hard to be alive.
So what do you think?
I forgot to tell you when you do play
What?
Fallout.
Fine folks.
Really
around
doesn't
these
matter
parts.
which one you play.
Real
It's not really
nice.
canon. Thank you, Bio.
Exactly. On the one side, we have got the Gray family.
This is
Scots,
Dutch,
degenerates, drunkards,
Professor
the
Shakes.
local law. You couldn't
Chat,
make this
tell
stuff up.
Professor
Rich
Shakes
as Croesus.
about Dutch.
And on
Give
the
me
other,
like a
their
sentence
mortal
about him.
enemies, the Braithwaites.
And that's Micah. He's a
Moonshiners,
dick.
hypocritical, both rolling, we believe.
But you can kind of just suss that out anyway.
And in the middle of it all, you
He
got
just
some
exudes dick
inbred
energy.
retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
So what you
He
boys
said the
think?
thing.
We try to rob them both.
You sure?
Why not?
Wearing
'Cause we
red,
got
handlebar
lawmen in 3 different
mustache,
states after us.
standing with
Last
like
thing
the
I want
leg
is to
up
get
on
us into
something.
trouble, but we need money. Now we have the
This is
opportunity
Dutch. He
here
has
to
a
put
plan.
ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we
Inbred
was
Romeo
here,
and Juliet
because
sounds
even
like some
without us,
Alabama
these
shit.
fools
He
are
had
gonna
a few
kill each
lines in
other
Red Dead
anyway.
1,
Well,
and
Jose's
Rockstar
gone
thought
back
that they
to see
wrote
that
himself
Braithwaite woman.
so
Good.
good
Hosea
that they
should
began to
definitely
flate
take the
themselves
lead
and
on
haven't
this.
stopped since.
I sent
That is
Sean
to
over
say
to
that Dutch
Braithwaite
was a
Manor,
character
too.
in Red Dead 1.
Now
He
you
had a
can
couple
meet up with
lines
them.
and Then they were
Or
like,
join
let's
John and
make
Javier
him
at the
a
Gray's
big
place.
deal.
Something to do with the Braithwaite's
Gym teacher stash.
prize
Exactly.
horses. How the hell
Exactly
did
that.
we
Like
get an
straight
in
up
at the Gray's
Beastie
place?
Boys
Sheriff Gray kindly
sabotage.
put in a word with
Mustache.
his father. It ain't that
Reno
complicated.
911.
We gotta convince each family
70s
that we're
porn
on their side, and then we rob them both.
God.
Before they figure out it was us that done
Stage
it,
makeup's
and not
hard,
the
yo.
other lot, we'll be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy.
Payback for my daddy.
Payback. I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch.
I'm in
Least
the
of all,
Empire
something happened
business.
a long
I've been
time
watching
ago.
Breaking Bad
Well,
because Charles
Guess we
hasn't
all
seen
gotta
it.
pay for something.
We just finished
Now,
season
if
2.
you will excuse me, Arthur, I got to write a letter.
I do love Red Dead 2's gameplay, but the story is ass. It's like, it's super slow burn. Like, it's very traditional Western in that it burns like a bundle of sage. It's steady, but it's not fast. This ain't no hi-fi rush, which is a great game in its own right, but not paced this way. Hello. Oh no.
That's exactly what I'm afraid of.
Oh, it's a good
This is Uncle.
I'm telling you.
It
Uncle
always
is like our
with
lovable
you.
idiot
Then we
in
end up
camp.
hidden in a burning barn getting
Characters
shot
aren't
at.
great either.
You're
Hard
a
disagree.
sad man,
Story's
Arthur
mid,
Morgan.
but the characters make up for it.
Sad
I
man
actually would agree with you there, DeSays. The characters intrigue me. Like all of the women in camp, I really love. And a fun thing about this game is that you can jump around and talk to different people in camp and engage in different relationships.
I know. We need food.
How'd you know I was gonna say that?
Well, you're walking. You're only walking when you're not cooking, and you're only not cooking when there's not enough food.
I do have to say, too, this voice actor is Irish. He's killing the American accent. He really, really nailed the voice acting. Let's just go talk to people, because I think I'm going to probably call it after this. Whoa. Who yelling? Let's see how much we got left in this chapter. Progress. 30%. Okay. Show me how much we have to do. Okay, so we have a couple more Course of True Loves, Not Running Smooth. We could do one more of those, maybe. That's the Romeo and Juliet storyline. Oh, wow, other people. The exact reason I play video games in a dark room by myself. But that's where people watch theater, to be with other people in a dark room with other people, feeling like they're by themselves. You're heading out, Celeste. Good night, sweetie pea. Alrighty, let me see here. Yeah. Let me see. Boobies! Oh, Celeste, have a good rest. Give Cordelia a snuggle for me. I liked your Instagram thing today with her. Boobies. Booba. Hold on one second. One second, chat. Beep bop boop. I'm just seeing how much more we got going on here. I feel like there's blood feuds, more mine. Okay. The joys of fine tobacco. Unlocks the horse fence. Ooh, we should do that. Okay, it seems like we actually have like another episode maybe worth of this. Let me see what we got going on the map. You have a bit left. Those are the missions you completed. Yeah, I feel like I have maybe in this chapter, like I'm about 60% done with this chapter. So if I went for like another hour, I might. Do you think if I went for another hour, I could finish it? Let's see what we got going on. John Marston. John Marston is the protagonist of Red Dead 1. No. We got, let's see. Bill Williamson, what do you need? Bill needs to speak to you. Not unless you skip cutscenes. I wouldn't do that. If I don't skip cutscenes, how much longer you think?
Dutch told you to meet up with Hosea and Sean at Braithwaite Manor while they investigate. Because I am having fun. So I might keep playing and take a brief break. Really quite a while. Like over 2 hours. I'm surprised. Because I can skip some of these, right? Really? Well... Alright, fuck it. Let's do a couple more missions. I'll play for at least 3 hours. Never seen a whole Red Dead 2 story, but from what I have observed, it gives a vibe of a work acknowledged as a great American literature that your English teacher was obligated to tell you about in school, and it's just not for everybody. Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, if you aren't into Westerns, you're gonna fucking hate this. If you... yeah, it's not a story for every... It's not a story for everyone. I will say that I do think they handled this time period well, and that there is so much going on in this time period that doesn't get discussed both in history class and in media literacy courses, that gets missed. And it's such a pivotal point in American history that doesn't get talked enough about, that I feel like it deserves the expansive time it's given. Or a history buff. Hey, Jerusalem. Good to see you, boo-boo. Thanks for redeeming posturing. I'm actually quite postured. I'm like real good. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for another hour and play around a little bit more because I'm having fun. So stick around. They didn't reference Huck Finn in this game. That is a little shitty. Are there really 0 references? Is there not even Mark Twain? All right, let's see. Let us go. Let's just go do Bill, since we're like right there. Oh, look, everyone's in their 90s, chat. Let's talk to people in their 90s. Hold on. I won't take too long, I promise. Hi.
Yes, Grimshaw.
Look at your 90. Your night is quite lovely.
Everyone behaving themselves around here?
Hardly.
How are you doing, Jerusalem Wolf?
Well, I'm sure you have it under control.
We'll see you later.
No references because Rockstar probably thought he was problematic. Oh, why?
Sometimes there's nothing better than shooting a fella who thinks you like him.
Why do you suck?
You want to join
Why can't you stop sucking? Here, we're going to antagonize him. I'm miserable now that I walked in on that. Like, he can't stop being awful.
Please, excuse me.
Yeah, nobody wants to be around you. Why do you have to say things like that?
Look who it is. You gonna get out there and make some money?
You're one to talk.
No, I'm fine. I'm actually quite good tonight. How are you
Got
doing?
a problem with
You're good.
Loan sharking. It ain't a man's game.
Ah.
That's where you draw the moral line.
Pity. You could make a point of making a point about it, but okay. See, that's the... We're about to go to the Honeybee Inn in Final Fantasy VII, where they took something that was handled insensitively in the past, and they were like, yo, we're going to make this good. And they did. And they could have done that with this game with the thing in Huck Finn, but they didn't. They just were like, we're going to avoid it. So, okay. That's a choice. They also had a lot of shit. Ah, the death of satire. What do you mean? I miss satire. I love satire. I'm a big satire. Okay, Bill. I'm coming. Trying to word with you, but I have to walk through camp. So it's slow. Hi.
What is it?
We got something cooking you might be interested in.
Not gonna like the sound of
Jesse, we have to cook.
Cooking since Horseshoe. But you went and kicked up all that commotion in Valentine.
He's talking about
now,
meth.
we was preparing to rob the bank there until you got involved in all that nonsense, and I don't know. I just feel
You
like
should
it's
watch The
unfinished
Death
business.
of Stalin. That's really
That
funny
wasn't
because
my
I was
fault.
just in a play
just
called
one of them
Variations on the
things.
Death of
How
Trust.
come every time I get in trouble, I'm called a fool and an idiot?
Lucky, do you
but when
think
you get in
Arthur's
trouble,
voice actor
oh,
deserved to
it's just
have
one of them
stolen?
things. It's a good
No, I
point,
think
Arthur.
Christopher Judge
Very good
did
point.
deserve that win. I think he.
All right, well, what do y'all want
I think he remade a character.
goddamn
Like he
bank
took a
with
character
us.
and completely remade it. Arthur Morgan's performance is
really
gorgeous.
think it's worth
I
going
think it
back
was just a
there?
year where there
Four
was
of us can hit the
stiff
bank
competition.
easy, but I ain't gonna
I
lie
will
to you,
say
there
here,
will be law if
controversy.
we linger.
And I bet Professor Shakes might disagree with me on this one. I would say let's not have it be like a one or another thing. Like if there are two of the best voice actors, give them both the award. I'm kind of tired of sports team logic with every fucking thing we do. Politics, award ceremonies for any kind of media. There isn't always one great one. Sometimes there's a group of great ones. And fuck it, let's just do that. For me, 2018 was like littered with incredible performances. So was 2020, actually. And there's some years where there's, feast, and there's some years where there's famine. And that was just one of those feast years. Yeah, awards are meaningless. It's all arbitrary, at least for us in acting industry. And Prof Shakes can back me up on this. Actor awards are competitions that actors never entered. Yeah, exactly, man. And so much of it has to do with how much advertising is bought out by certain people. Also, what relevancy topic is on the media's lips to make that organization look a certain way? Where is money coming from? Which networks are favoring things? There's all sorts of shit that plays into it. So there are some awards like the SAG Awards where, you get your peers actually voting on stuff. But yes, and actor awards do open doors. I was in a short film that won some awards, and they were small. They weren't, any big deal. But it did open doors for me. I got some interviews. It was
just
cool.
Local boys
so
being rounded up and pressed into action.
Meaning?
If we go in quick and quiet, we can hit it
but
just
I am
fine.
of the
if
of the
there's
mind
four of us,
that
I mean.
Y'all think it's worth the
there
risk?
can be more than
It's
one.
a bank,
The
Arthur.
shit ain't all
So?
Highlander.
Is the take good?
According to the fella I met, yes. It's the end of the stock sales. Plenty of money and plenty of people milling about.
My name's Karen. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to telling a manager about
I
money.
suppose it's worth taking a look at least.
We should wait until the morning. In any case, I need to change out of these rags if I'm gonna be performing.
Okay.
She's an actress.
So, Bill, this better be worth it.
Oh, it is. We put a lot of research into this one.
I hope so. All right.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Our history boy gave us some good reads.
Mr. Morgan.
Go away, you debt collector.
The debtor, Thomas Downs, apparently he's dead.
Dead? Huh.
Oh,
Well, he
no.
doesn't seem very well.
His wife. I believe he has a wife and child. She will assume the debt, of course.
Of course.
When you can, head up there and collect. We lent
Ew,
them a lot of money.
no.
Okay.
Gentlemen, let's go rob
No, we
ourselves a
won't.
bank.
No, we're
What's
not
the
doing
plan
that, Chad.
then?
We're not
gonna
listening
send
to that.
Karen on in ahead
We're not,
as a
no.
distraction.
That's gross.
Then we're just
I'm
gonna
gonna
rush
ride
on in
the
afterwards.
horse,
Just a small bank in a low
and then I'm
town,
gonna read the
nothing
thing
that big in
Jerusalem
way of
wrote about
security.
history.
We just need to bring you along as a insurance policy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, let's move out.
I don't think it's that cut and dry with politics, certainly. But I don't think that sports team mentality works with all societal things that fall under the realm of political scope.
Oh, it can.
And I
go
think
wrong.
that we could come up with more
Anything
creative
can.
systems
Once the shooting
for
starts.
that.
Well, that's reassuring.
Yeah, I like
Like I
cozy
said,
goofiness too.
We'll see how it looks.
I like
If
too
we can get in all right.
that video
we'll
games
send
like
Miss
this make us
Jones
question
ahead to the
things that are
bank.
happening in our real life.
They
That is the
won't
point of art, so
recognize
that's
her.
kind of cool.
I'll show you boys
Like we're
how
like,
it's
oh,
done.
hey, the 1890s.
What do you
Also, I'm
thinking
sorry,
this
wait,
time?
can we just pause? Can we look at Miss Karen's outfit real quick? This is her costume, by the way. And then I'm going to read
no.
Jerusalem Wolf saying, hold on.
Fellers always like the lost little girl, but nobody plays a drunken harlot quite like me.
Aw, Karen knows her type. Whoa! Hold on, hold on. I want to see your outfit.
When I was scouting the place the other day,
I hate first-person riding, but we need to see Karen's costume.
We deal with them.
No!
And any customers who are feeling brave.
I'm just kidding, Chad.
And you always
Okay.
fancy yourself as the Vault Man, right, Arthur?
Now I see why you brought
Okay.
me.
Hey!
Though he won the Academy Award for Best Actor playing General George S. Patton in Patton, 1970, he became the first actor to decline the award, having warned the Academy of Motion Arts and Sciences months in advance that he would do so on the basis of his belief
I'm out there putting in the work, same as you.
that performances can be compared to others. Oh, I like him!
They're looking for some extras here.
It is hard. Like, how can you say something is the best when it's subjective? Do a barrel roll?
Well, just be
Okay.
smart about it.
Here. I'm doing a barrel roll. And now let's see that in an instant replay. Buckle up, buckaroo. We're back in the saddle. You got your barrel roll. Are you pleased? Look. Years. I was gonna say years of movement training, Grotowski cat. Okay, sure. And Grotowski is like the barrel, right? The scraping the barrel thing. The barrel. Yes. It's basically like a circulation of your rib cage. Feels really good, actually, and what it does is it helps to expand your ability to take deep breaths in your rib cage because it makes it more pliable. Pretty cool shit. Also, Jerusalem Wolf, thank you for that really cool history tidbit. I didn't know that, and I like that guy kind of had my ethos there on like competition. Competition stresses me out. I'm not good at it, and I am competitive in some ways. So it's also like my Achilles heel, right? So I feel like I've learned how dangerous it can be, and I've also like had it motivate me, so I get why it's there. Sure, I'm fine with not winning against somebody in a match. Yeah, I always felt that way about sports. Like I was always like, oh, I'm cool with being like into sports, but not competitive sports. I prefer performative sports like yoga or dance. Kind of thing. Dum-dum. However, competition is healthy too. So it's not something to completely, I feel like, divorce from. But I don't think that it like very much like for-profit industry, it's not meant to be in every single thing. And I do feel that things have become increasingly competitive like that because we're using sports models for things that like don't need to be, or we're using sales models for stuff that doesn't need to be, using for-profit models, stuff of that nature. I tend to lean pretty left though, guys, so you might not agree with what I'm saying. It's totally cool. Arthur, what are you doing? Sorry, you're supposed to stay on the path with your friends when I hold the button down. Like I've never done sports. You're a week from your hip surgeries. And your people you enjoyed watching. Did you feel that you learned about sports from watching it, Puppy? Even though you couldn't necessarily physically participate because of what your hips were doing and the physical limitations? I bet you did. And while we all love to win in an acting competition, to be nominated is actually a real thing for most actors. We just want people to see that our things are moved by. Yeah, bro. Amen. We say that like to be nominated is like an honor. Oh wait, hold on.
Can't believe you got me going back to Valentine.
Don't tell me.
We're going back to Valentine. You're gonna make him mine. Do-do-do-do-do-and fine. Stupid rhyme. Oh.
I guess we went a bit beyond.
But yeah,
We shot the place to hell.
Most of us ain't asking for much. Most of us are not as
I played it cool.
the ones I find that I'm drawn to, and their performances that I'm drawn to aren't the ones driven by the need for that kind of
Like
reward.
I said, you mess
I
up.
still feel like the best
it's
awards
just
mean
one of them
lots of
things.
people always are
I
pushing
mess
it.
up. I'm the prize idiot.
Interesting
Well,
artist job.
Bill,
Well, yeah, actually, that's a good point,
know what
Zaz,
to
that
tell
like
you.
sometimes competitions can lead to
Surprised
things
you
like
ain't
grants
already
being
ripped me
awarded,
about
and
that
there
dynamite
are
again.
productive ways to have
one mistake.
competition stimulate evolution of a craft.
Let's take
Like,
it nice and
we have a
easy.
friend, actually, both of us have a friend who was granted an award and came up with the most amazing one-woman show. So cool. So fucking cool. It's called Letters to Home, if you ever get curious about it. And that was crafted in part from a grant awarding. And that came from applying and winning a competition. I mean, technically, Letters from Home, amen. Yes, sir. He knows it. He's seen it. We've all seen it. It's so good. It's so good. Please look it up, chat. I hope you look all these things up. Because if you're curious about theater and you can't like go out and see it, this is a way for you to. Yeah, it's toured now. It's fucking rad. And the lady who created it is so beautiful and so talented and just so cool. So highly recommend. But we technically Professor Shakes and I got into school because we did a competition. So I'm being a hypocrite right now. I'm like, competitions are bad. But I'm like, I technically won a competition and got into a very competitive program through one. So maybe I have the privilege of saying that because I won one. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
But yes, competitions can award people access points. I think that we just need more entryways because I know for me, even as someone who succeeded in competition, I don't always thrive there. And so I wish there were equally respected other measures. If that makes sense. Why is there the fucking tinnitus sound? This is scary. We're gonna get into shooting match, aren't we? Hold on.
Who's this then?
She's gonna shoot in Valentine. We're in trouble and she's ours.
Okay.
Normal day with tinnitus. In a video game? In a movie? Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
Hold
Here
on,
we
hold
are.
on. Let's pat.
Okay. Get ready. How you doing, boy?
It's a good schlee. It's a good girl schlee. Boy schlee. They, them schlee. You're good, they, them. Yeah, you take a poopy. Good for you. That's how realistic the fucking design is.
Of course.
All right, here we go, chat.
All right, keep it cool.
We gotta rob a
and
bank.
Follow me, fellers.
Keep it cool. Mind your manners.
So, we never decided. Is it lost little girl you want, or
When I'm
the
creating non-traditional
drunk
things,
and
I'm cheering
hard?
when my talented fans. For all their faults, all the acting competitions are useful because it dictates what will be
So which
made
one?
and with whom for the next 3 to 5 years. That is true. It can be used for the good. Use the competition for the good, not use it because you're lazy about watching and reading material to try to discern what is good. 5 more days for the Summer Game Fest. Oh shit, that is a thing. But I agree with you 100%. And also Shakespeare, like, yes, you too. That's me. Am I doing... Hold on, I am doing an excited dance for my friends when they succeed, okay? Karen, this can be for... Karen is complaining again. Karen is complaining to the manager because she's talking directly to the player to hurry up, not to Arthur. I sometimes think about the most perfect world humanity could potentially achieve, and I'm always sad knowing that the world we would never be able to give everyone to fulfill themselves artistically. So we could, but we
gotta do for profit, and it's lost girl, harlot, lost girl.
I think I'd like to see the little girl lost.
So even you long to save the fallen women, eh, Arthur?
Was that wrong? What was it? I didn't pay attention to what she asked me. I'm sorry, Chet. Oh no, she's crying. I'm being a director. Okay, I get it now, Chat.
Ready, get going.
We told her to cry.
Gentlemen.
Let's watch her acting. Let's see if I'm a good acting teacher. Oh no, she's doing it. Queen Karen, go off. Karen is Karening.
Okay, we're going. Hold on. Wait till she's got
You Karen. He said he'd make a lady of her. She's talking to the manager about this, and it's hugely inappropriate. This is perfect. Can we? Do I not?
Go. This is a goddamn robbery!
Nobody move!
There we go, Karen. Wait, am I?
Word up! Nobody move! Don't make us hurt you! Here! Unlock the door!
Oh. I guess I wasn't supposed to wrangle him. The law were alerted. Okay. That's true. We don't want to... What even is... Perfect is also subjective, like art, because it is based... Hold on. We gotta listen... Wait. Let's just listen to her acting a little bit. I'm gonna shut up now.
Okay, we're going. Hold on. Wait till she's got him reeled in.
Get him reeled in. I don't want to hear it this time. Oh, she's pregnant! She's destitute. This shit... She gonna sing I Dreamed a Dream from Les Mis, Chat.
Nobody move! Don't make us hurt you! Here! Unlock the door!
It's unlocked. We're good.
Okay.
Oh, you think we're here for fun?
Why are we throwing Dexter?
Open the goddamn vault! Open it!
Let's just aim it. Ah! I didn't want to shoot him! I'm sorry! Sorry, chat. I didn't mean to expose you to that violence. No, it said to aim at him. It said to aim to hit R2. It didn't say to shoot at him. I'm not. In real life, I was trained to have perfect sight.
Okay, we're going.
I love the philosophical chat.
Wait till she's got him reeled in.
I don't want to go back to the workhouse.
Go!
This is a goddamn robbery!
Nobody move!
Back down.
Move. Don't make us hurt you! Here! Unlock the door!
I like that everyone in my chat's a philosopher.
Oh, you think we're here for fun? Open the goddamn vault! Open it!
I don't want to beat him, chat. I don't want to hit him.
How's it going in there?
Too slowly! You better get that door open right now.
I'm nearly there.
Just open the goddamn door.
All right, we gotta hit him.
Too goddamn slow! Son of a bitch, hurry up!
Okay.
Come on!
It's not gonna help. Let's go.
Okay.
Do I have to hit him again?
Son of a bitch!
Excessive.
Hurry up!
Thanks. Oh my god, leave him alone.
I'm in.
I thought it was because revolvers weren't drop safe. All right, let's. Oh, we suck.
The lockbox says now.
The manager does that.
And we gotta beat him up.
Damn it! Now what?
Guess I'll crack them or blow them up. Keep an eye out. I'll be as quick as I can.
Can't do anything right now. Fuck it, let's crack them.
Yeah, I think I should be able to crack these.
All right, but you
All right.
be quick.
Elder Scrolls lockpicks, don't fail me now.
Stay still.
Good night, Ashley. I won't forget about Xander's stream, baby. As you rotate the safe dial, rotation on L will slow down the closer you are to the correct safe number. Okay. Okay, great.
Hey, keep still. If I see that leg move again, you get a bullet in it.
Got it.
How much time do you think we got?
I don't know. Not much. This is taking too long.
Shit.
I hear people out there.
Me too.
Boys, you need to move this along.
Come on, come on.
I'm looting.
Watch him there.
Don't worry. I see him.
Hurry
Ooh!
up,
Going as fast as I can. This is slower, but it's quieter.
Okay.
Please, let me go. I won't say nothing. I swear.
Shut the hell up and stay where you are. Bill, how's it going in there?
We're getting there. A few more minutes.
I'll keep a lookout at the door.
Last one. You can put dynamite. I know. But I wanted to do my fucking lockpicking. Look, I haven't played Elder Scrolls in a while, okay? Okay?
How's it looking there?
Good.
Told you.
Don't count your chickens just yet.
Okay, we're done.
That's
Right?
another one cleared. This is looking good.
How much longer?
Nearly
What else do
there.
we need? Regroup. Yeah. Ugh. Okay, can we go? Can we move a little faster, Arthur? Come on.
I think we're fine. Come on, I'll lead the way.
Can we grab
Let's
the
go.
other gun, honey?
Everybody, stay calm. All of you count to 100 and keep your mouth shut. You understand me?
Acting, don't fail me now. See, chat, the power of acting right here. Used for evil.
And look, over there.
Yep, you gotta move. Run. 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 Come on. Onward, sleep. Yeah. Yeah. Hide left.
Now let's get that.
We just robbed a bank in Valentine. We're gonna run away in time. Boop, bitty, boop, bitty, be fine. It's good to see you come back, baby boo. Away. I got a girl in Valentine. I know you're kind of doing your own Discord with it, too. Join Jerusalem's Discord. It's really fun. Very good movie.
God damn it, there's more! Come on, get across!
Choo-choo!
Gotta beat that train, Morgan!
Yeah! Nick of time. Could never get across that.
All right. I think we lost him.
Thank you, gentlemen. That was
Stupid and dangerous. Thank you, Bill.
We're alive and we're paid. I don't see the problem.
Yeah, and that is the problem. Still, this is a very good take. That you'll be happy.
I like this
Even if
mission.
it did come with a heap of trouble.
Ah, it was fun.
Well, maybe you're
Dang,
right.
I had an outfit I
Now,
wanted to
come
wear
on,
for this
get
one,
out of
though.
here.
Oh,
Got
well.
some other business to attend to. Don't head directly back to camp, and make sure you
Yeah.
ain't followed. Okay. This is Downs.
Ride the dogs.
Yep.
Such a pretty game. Can never get over it. Going to stream the Summer Game Fest. Probably not. Lucky, have you reached the part of this game where you meet the native Charles? Is the wolf and snake hero? Oh, I didn't know that. I have. So I've actually played. So I've played through this entire game before, and I love it. I thought this would just be fun to play on stream with you all, and I like 1800s like cosplay, so I was like, let's do that. But I didn't know that actually. I did do the. What's the name of their camp? I did that whole side quest. Or not side quest, but like the optional addition, like kind of like denouement is what you call it in dramatic plot structure. And I really liked that side quest. And it's actually one of my favorite areas to go in the online mode. The camp.
Come on, work.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do the awards. I'm not really, again, like I said, I'm not really like super into award ceremonies in general. The Hell House and Son. You're gonna be showing Monster House. That's awesome. I had so much fun fighting Hell House. It was a lot easier than the first time I did it. Who disto? Wait, I don't want to go and bother these people. I don't want to collect debt on this shit. Come on, can we not?
My husband's not holding the ground, and you've come back here, Archie. I nearly paid off what was owed.
Your husband
This is a
knew the
continuing
rules when he
storyline, by
took
the
that
way,
money.
Chad.
Now,
This
I'm
is
real
the,
sorry
people-
about the way
this is
things
the guy who
turned
gave
out.
us
But he had a
tuberculosis.
choice. Ain't my fault about the way the world is.
He didn't have a choice. He was good, and he did good. There wasn't no choice in that. And you've as good as killed him yourself, and don't kid yourself. You had
And I as
choice.
good in
You speak
polka
as if
dots.
killing was something I cared about.
You ever wonder
Steve
about
Buscemi,
eternity?
nice. He is
Should.
good.
I hope it's hot and terrible, Mrs. Downs.
Oh,
Otherwise, I'll
thank you,
feel I've
Fluffy.
been sold
I'd
a
love
false
to.
bill of
If I'm
goods.
not
Now,
busy, I'm
please.
there. I am there
Give me
when
that
I'm not
money.
busy. Don't know when that is anymore, but yeah.
Either you
Actually,
got a
I
lazy
will-
eye
I'm
or
going
lack
to
of
see a play
respect. Which is
tomorrow.
it, boy?
I ain't got no
At the
lazy
theater
eye.
that I've been working
No
at.
respect for the likes of you.
Well, maybe when your mother's finished
Nick's
mourning your
Peach,
father, I'll keep
If you're
her in
doing it
black
in the evening,
on
maybe
your
I will have
behalf.
some time because I'm not streaming.
You think on
tomorrow.
that, boy?
Chat.
Well, maybe you shall, sir. And maybe other events will transpire.
Maybe they will.
You best stick to them books, because mark my words on this. Vengeance is an idiot's game. Ah, Mrs. Downs.
How
thank you
ironic
for
that
your
I'm saying
punctuality.
that now.
It's next to godliness, isn't it?
That's cleanliness.
I'll have to take your word
You
on
dick.
that. Good day.
Onward, Schlee. Away from being an asshole, yeah. Hooray, we preyed on a widow and her young son.
We're wonderful, yeah. I will. It's Footloose. I'm excited though. It's gonna be fun. Hey, that's no problem. It's up to you. You are the masters of that ceremony now. I'll go in and do movie nights when I can, or movie days when I can, but definitely more few and far between, unfortunately, than what I was doing before. Though I was thinking about doing a Patreon channel where we could all watch movies together that are copyrighted for certain, like, you know, paying members, and we could hang out every week, watch a movie, and I could break down some of the acting stuff or answer some of your questions about the script or the plot structure, stuff like that, or give lessons based on the film we're seeing, that kind of thing. PK Reed was, who's one of my top donors, was suggesting for me to do a Patreon, and I was thinking that might be a cool way to do it. So maybe we'll do some movie days that way, so I can show copyright stuff and not get a monetization hit by not being able to do my content on Twitch, you know. Alright, let's see here. Palm. Write that down. Write that down, Jeff! Is that a good idea? Is it a good idea? Okay, cool. Don't worry, I don't need to write it down. It's been percolating.
Oh, you keep it hidden under that sour vinegar face, nasty acid tongue. But I know it's just a rose's thorns.
We're just gonna leave that gossip there. What's going on over here?
And no mistake. Oh, I tell the truth.
Evening,
ma'am.
Arthur.
I must get back to my work.
Hi, Miss Tilly! No, I want to talk to Miss Tilly.
Something about that woman. Sweet and sour.
What? Can we just say hi to Miss Tilly?
Hello, ladies.
Oh, give request.
Arthur.
We have what Miss Tilly needed.
Yes. You said you lost yours.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you.
We hooked up Miss
Here,
Tilly.
please take this. It's the least I can do.
Oh, look, it's Camp Me. Hi, Me. Hi, Miss Mary Beth.
How old are you now? 21, 22?
Jeez.
You know, you shouldn't ask a lady such things.
All right. Sorry, don't mind me.
Sure.
The end. Miss Tilly, you good?
Everything okay?
Oh, yes. Just doing what I can to help out around here.
Miss Tilly rules.
Thanks, Tilly.
Mary Beth
Sure,
rules.
Arthur.
Fuck off, Arthur. That's definitely the vibe.
So,
Hi,
what
Abigail.
do you think of this place?
Not bad. Nice to be by the water.
Miss Tilly
Yeah,
sounds way too similar to
Will do
Miss
for
Frizzle.
now.
It's because
Okay,
of
I'll
the
catch you later
double
then.
syllables.
All right, then,
Frizzle,
Arthur.
Tilly. Tilly is a playful name because it ends in the E vowel. I would love to join your Patreon, but Dardigan holds my hand and oh, honey, don't worry.
Quite a country.
I'm gonna be very much
a
like Mr. Dardigan, where I ain't gonna charge.
You know, sometimes I'm glad I left the Navy.
It'll be like,
Too
you know,
many men.
$2, $3.
Too many men.
I believe
This
in
world,
quantity over
far more
quality,
genteel.
or rather, no, I'm sorry, quality over quantity in
never
terms
figured
of
running in a bunch of
pricing options
outlaws
for you
would
guys.
be the genteel option.
I'm very tired of people overcharging.
I've seen things, sir. I've seen terrible things.
Yeah, totally, Bio. Actually, I wanted to do like an Alien watch and then gameplay. Because I looked at that Alien game and it looked pretty cool. Or Resident Evil, maybe. I kind of want to skip ahead in Resident Evil to Resident
Like your
Evil
new
4,
home?
the remake, because
Won't miss that other
I
place,
really
that's for
enjoyed
sure.
playing Zero.
Keep your nose clean.
Yeah, Kieran, don't fuck around. All right, let's see what we got going on here, because I got maybe another 20 minutes or so, so let's see. But yeah, I'm glad people would join the Patreon to do movie analysis and stuff like that. John Marston. Let's go see what Hosea wants, because we've been following this storyline. Shakespeare made his plays for everyone, even the poor, impoverished, not just the nobles. Exactly. Blep. So, fun fact. Okay, buddy. Here, we gotta help him. He's super
are the
drunk.
very least of my problems. The very least.
I'm sure.
Buddy. Hey. Hey. Robert Pattinson, come back here. No, I'm just kidding. You're playing Resident Evil 2 right now? Do you like it, Jerusalem? I'm going to be playing that myself. Because Bio got me the Claire cosplay. I'm going to check that out. It's going to be fun.
But no, I agree with you 100%. Shakespeare wanted everyone to enjoy his shit. He was patronized by, you know, the monarch of England, who was a female and a tutor, and had a very specific point of view on things. And so he had to craft his words in a specific way. And also, a lot of his players, the people who worked for him, were not literate, could not read. So can you imagine, like, think for a minute, Shakespeare, chat, about trying to do Shakespeare without being able to read. Wait, hold on a second. There's a question mark. Now I'm curious. So imagine that. Shakespeare had to write in a way that was for the hyper elite who could really read, and the actors who worked for him, and then the people who like were listening to the play who couldn't. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. The actors could read. The audience, his like front rowers, could not. They were called the groundlings. Though I'm sure some of the groundlings could read. They just were generally paying less, which would indicate lower class, which might indicate inability or inability to read. However, they could listen. They didn't know what words meant, so they could hear the plays. That's why you call it an audience, because it's audio. They're listening as well as seeing. Let me know when you play RE4. You'll give me a DLC for that. You already did, honey. It meant their ear was great. Better than ours. Exactly. Wait, what? Was that Molly? Jack? No? Who's saying hey? Who's our question mark? That's what I wanted to see. Pearson? No. If it's Micah, we're not doing this. Uncle. Is it you? No, it's Uncle. What do you want, Uncle? Well, it's not letting me even see, so okay. Because we're so visual. We don't understand. Yeah, they talk about that in the John Barton playing Shakespeare, actually. That we are viewers, not an audience. But, you know, in 1940, when people were listening to radio plays, they were an audience. Their ears were more tuned to listening. Or people in Elizabethan England who couldn't see things from far away, but had to hear it. That's why people talk like this in theater, so that people can hear it. Hey, pretty important. Boy. Hey, Shlee, you're a good boy. Yeah. All right. Let's onward. Oh, I see bio. Okay. That's why George Lucas put the more emphasis on colors rather than dialogue. Ah, interesting. Also flawed decision. Especially when he, like, in an interview very famously was like, it's like Shakespeare, it rhymes. Oh, poor George. He tried so hard. But got so far. And in the end, it doesn't even matter. That song was actually about George Lucas, guys. Did you know that? Ooh, look at that shot, chat. Gotta love cinematic mode, where I hold a button down and it makes the game look like this. Lucky, have you heard the theory that Uncle is the protagonist of Red Dead Revolver on PS2? I haven't heard that, and I haven't played that, so I'm not familiar with the game enough to know. Oh, Chester. He said poetry. It rhymes, Jerusalem. Did you know? Can I thank all concurrent 10 viewers in my YouTube chat right now who aren't talking, but I see you and I love you? He shot Star Wars to be a silent film with sound. You mean the OGs? I never knew that, actually. Really? Like it was never meant to have dialogue? Check
this shot, chat. Look at the willow fucking trees. Oh my god. Can we just, for a second? All of them. Can we just? Thank you, game designers. Like, shit, look at this. I'm holding a button down and it's just making this for me. I feel like it's making me feel so badass about playing the game, even though I'm doing nothing. Thank you, game designers. Let's see it from the front. Look, still badass. I don't have to do anything. This... Let's just pause for a moment. Look at that. Yeah, it looks like a painting. I'm so happy. Look at art go, chat. Look at art go. That makes me happy. It makes me want to cry a little. Yeah, onwardly. Now let's go kill some motherfuckers.
Howdy!
Howdy. Hey, anime girl, baby. Can I,
Hey, fellas. I have a meeting with Mrs. Braithwaite. My associates are already here.
All right, that's enough. Move along now.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna trot along now. Right there. Trotting along, brush past your head. We're just going to say goodnight and going to bed. Yeah. Onwardly, we're off the trail. We're going to go tonight and pale. Ba-doo. Buttercups. Little dudes. Uh-oh. Please don't. We're just gonna get off the horse and walk. Booba? I didn't show any booba. Where is the booba? Uh-oh. I'm in big trouble. I gotta run away. I'm sorry, it was an accident! Here, we're just gonna run away. And they're gonna cool off. And then we'll be okay. Here. They can't swim. We shot. We didn't hit anything.
Shit!
I thought this was supposed to be the Wild West. Oh, man. I'm gonna die here, chat. It was an accident. Alright. Here, I'm just gonna read this. Here's an explanation. Mark Hamill was on set when Darth Vader was first revealed, despite not working that day. He went up to George Lucas and asked if there should be some rebel soldiers that says that's Darth Vader, the Lord of the Sith, and George said, no, he's dressed all in black against a white background and will play some scary music. The audience will get it. I mean, I guess I kind of agree. We didn't need anyone to say, like, there's that bad guy. I don't think color symbolism gives it all away. I think actually the music does most of the legwork. I do an exercise when I'm teaching larger groups where we take a commercial and we watch it as it is, you know, normally recorded. And then we take it and we hit the mute button on it and we add whatever music we want. And we talk about how that changes the vibe of the commercial and how it makes us want to buy the product or not. So yeah, I would say that. That it's the music that does the legwork as opposed to the color symbolism. But maybe I'm incorrect there. Where's Jose? That's what I was trying to do before. And the game was like, no, you can't. Sorry. I'm here to see Hosea. Can I say hello? Oh, hi, Mark. Oh.
Please come in, sir.
I'm sorry.
Working with the budget. That's actually a good point.
See you, ma'am.
The budget.
So,
the budget.
your friend, the other liquor
caused
vendor.
forced
Hello?
him to make so many creative choices.
Arthur, welcome. We were just playing cribbage.
Versus
Arthur
CGI
Morgan,
choices
Mrs.
that he got to
Catherine
make
Brady.
later.
Nice to
which
see
I think
you again.
Apparently.
led to
so
less
this one,
creativity.
he as big and as dumb as he looks?
I did not hit her. I
he's
did
surely
not.
big,
Oh, hi,
but
Mark.
his intelligence is a matter of some conjecture. Some say he is as
Both
dumb
Professor
as he looks,
Shakes
but
and I
think
encountered
well, he's
the
not
dude
quite that,
who starred
So
in the
these are
Disaster
the boys going to
Artist, which is
Caliga
about
Hall?
Yes, we can
Tommy
take
Wiseau
care of
and
that
that
for you, but one hates to be
Mr.
coarse.
James
There
Franco.
is the question of money.
Oh, we've got money, Mr. Matthews.
Paper, bonds, metal.
Money, 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 money.
Check, you Yankee numbskull.
Ain't
Whoa.
childbirth just the most beautiful miracle? Seems a
It's
lady
okay.
can birth monkeys, after all.
You did? You didn't? Oh, you're right. You graduated already. You were. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything.
Hop on. I'll fill you in on the
Bingo.
way.
No, I'm driving.
Though I don't think that we all
Fine.
need to be motivated by negative circumstance all the time. I think that there's an over-emphasis on learning from negativity as opposed to positivity in general. And personally, I learn better from positive reinforcement than I do from negative. I still need to make mistakes, and I need to be made an example of sometimes when I make those mistakes. But largely, I personally absorb more from having a positive learning
Are we going
experience
then?
than a negative one. I am trying to balance my health, okay? You stop Irishing at me, okay? Well, damn.
Get on the bloody horse. Sometimes
Get
a
on the
day
bloody
be nice,
horse.
Morgan.
The bloody horse.
I thought you wanted to drive.
The bloody
Ready?
horse.
Let's
That's a
get out of
weird
here.
accent he's doing. I would have said, get on the bloody horse. He said, get on the bloody horse.
Where are we moving?
Oh, I'm driving. Of course I am. Of course I'm driving.
You was quiet in there.
Took everything I had. That son of hers.
Took everything I had.
That silver spoon down his throat and pull it
This is an
clean
American
out of his
doing an
ass.
Irish accent,
The
isn't it,
smug
chat?
Fucker.
Can you confirm that for me?
So what she got us doing at the Gray's place?
She wants us to torture tobacco fields. Said they ain't had rain in weeks round here.
What?
Yeah,
Oh.
using that back there.
Moonshine?
Burns faster than kerosene, that stuff. Said it'd be fitting, she did. All I'm thinking is how about I try
I wonder
flipping
if
my
Dart
boot up
is
your hook.
seeing
No,
this-
you snotty old bitch.
Discourse about Star Wars in the chat right now.
Really picked the right
You
fella
know, his
for tea
favorite
at the
film.
manor, didn't he?
Ah, he was giving it One of these families got gold stashed somewhere, he reckons. I mean,
Babe, they're
I'm all
talking
for
about your
sticking it to
favorite
rich
movie.
folks. I hate rich folks. They're really very something.
As you all know, Dardigan loves
Jose
Star
knows
Wars.
what he's doing.
Favorite movie.
Does he though? The master
Oh my god, I
finager
love
of
this
nothing.
conversation happening right
Easy.
So far, we've destroyed the Braithwaite still. Tried to sell the
Oh,
shine back to
definitely.
them.
There's a difference between
Now,
feedback and
this
failure.
fool's
I
errand,
do
very
think you
much
learn
looking
a lot
forward to,
more
by the
from
way.
failure than success.
They was
But I
saying
also
old
think
man
you
Gray's
learn
double
more from
security
positive
after
feedback with
business at the
corrections and
saloon.
only negative feedback.
So,
Yeah, I think
we're
it
just
depends
gonna
on what your life.
drive
Like for
on
me,
in there,
I experienced trauma pretty
got a
young,
plan.
and
Wagons
it
go in and out of there all
made
the
my
time with
responses
supplies,
to negative
equipment,
feedback
arrow,
a little bit
especially now they've taken
punchy.
on all that extra muscle.
So
They're
I think
making a delivery.
personally for me, I
That's
would have
all.
probably
Just
benefited
leave
from
it
more
to me.
positive
I
feedback
can talk a dog
than
off a
negative,
big wagon.
simply because
All right, then.
negative feedback reminded me so much of like the bad times I've been through, and I think that happens a lot. However, I certainly moved my ass in gear a lot faster when I made a mistake and felt like I had to be there for other people. So I think there is something in both of those. Like there is a balance. There's certainly a balance in both negative and positive reinforcement. And it's very tenuous to try to determine what somebody needs because we don't know everybody's personal history.
That wagon take a corner, all right.
Oh, chat, you're so smart. talk philosophy to me.
Whoa! Hold up a second.
You fucking hot.
You not worried about them greys, English?
Excuse me?
You not worried about them greys?
In what sense?
Sorry, I almost spit out my teeth. Thank you. And you, and to you, sir.
I'm taking my hats off to Professor Shakes. He's a good teacher too. He's actually a
If you can
professor.
act naturally and stop us from getting into a fight.
It's really
before
funny
we're
because
ready.
Professor Shakes and I, we used to date, we used to complain about teaching at our school. And now Professor Shakes teaches at our school and he can fix all the teacher problems that we complained about. We were at the school, we were dating, and we complained about it together. It's really funny. Because you don't usually have like a direct route to your proactivity of fixing your alumni problems, and now we do, and it's kind of exciting because I couldn't think of a more competent person to be doing this. I'm Martha Organ.
What you want, boy?
There was a thing.
Necessity is the mother of all invention.
What you talking
Bad
about?
or good, it doesn't matter.
the
We're
supplies.
adaptive.
You're not
Beauty
the
being
usual
human.
driver.
Being
You want a bottle,
alive.
friend? Here.
Cheers, Blep. Blep, do you like
Have a
musicals,
wee
baby?
drop.
It's okay if you don't. I'm just curious.
Because
Because if you do,
I've come from
you should check
Donegal,
out Company.
in Ireland.
You don't say.
Ireland, what are we talking about there?
You
Hey,
said you
love our boy.
understand some kind of
Potatoes.
incident at the saloon in town. I was told to bring
Yeah.
this up here. Ask no questions, I'll tell you no lies. Sort of
You
business.
didn't catch that? Do you like musical theater, Blep? Or theater in general? Or are you curious to learn?
thank you,
Because
friend.
what you just talked
Have a
about
drink.
is
Sure.
kind of like the central theme of a really good musical called Company, which has a song that is like maybe considered the best song in musical theater. It's called Being Alive, and it's about what you just said.
Fine bit of country you've got here.
About the fear of living,
but fine
but being
nonetheless.
adaptive enough to try to challenge
Is that
yourself.
right?
And if you
and I are
like
nearly
theater
brothers.
or musical theater, I suggest you check it out, because I think you'd vibe on that shit. Man, he grunted like an Irish guy.
Just
Here we
over
go.
here. Yeah, straight down the path here. It's getting so I can barely keep track of all these deliveries.
He's getting so I barely
They
my
said
hair.
they was looking for more drivers in town. I jumped at the chance. I never
I
been a
jumped
feller
at the
to
chance.
take a bit of
I don't
honest
know.
walk out of bed.
Gotta say, don't know if this is the
So,
best example of
you
an Irish
folks been
accent
having a
yet.
hard time of it, have you?
Yeah, Mr. Gray's got a heap of problems right now with another family.
You're curious
around
about
here.
it? Check it
Bunch of
out.
covetous
Check
lowdowns
out
trying to
the
sabotage his livelihood.
what the hell year was it? I think it was like 2004 or 2006 or 2008 revival
Sounds like you definitely deserve that drink.
with Raul Esparza.
You don't know the half of it.
Yeah,
Just in there.
look at that version.
Right there.
And then also check out a song called Not Getting Married. Here's a preview of it. Pardon me, is everybody here? Because if everybody's here, I'd like to thank you all for coming to the wedding. I'd appreciate you going even more. You mean less fun with the better things to do. Not a word of it to Paul. You're my problem. No man, I'm going to marry. But I'm not, because I wouldn't ruin anyone as wonderful as he is. Literally a song. Literally a whole song about the fear of commitment. I'm not a rap god. It is a patter song. Basically, okay, fun fact, chat. You know Tupac? Guess what he studied first? Shakespeare. Because Shakespeare is rap. It's the same thing. It's poetry with a rhythm, talking about societal inequity, and humorously bantering about sex.
Quite a place you boys have got here. Reminds me of one of them
Just saying.
big houses out in Donegal. Real fancy places they was, Hamish.
Big houses in Donegal, oh, potatoes in Irish, where I'm so drunk. Like a dude, just, why doesn't this dude just like be green? This is like so many stereotypes. I'll put a sticky note on it. Oh, gee, okay, IRA. Well,
What are you playing at?
Arter.
I was enjoying the monologue. I'm glad
I
I'm
was
not
too.
your brother.
Where?
Let's get on with this.
I'm not the one who was
There's
done.
so much theater in this.
I was enjoying the monologue from Romeo with
Okay.
Juliet.
You can hold up in here till it gets dark.
Hold up in here. This is definitely an American dude doing an Irish accent. Ooh, look at that lighting, Chef.
Good.
Nearly got these things ready.
Okay.
He's doing that nice. We call it a THD inflection switch. In Irish, instead of saying the thing, they say ding. So, or I'm sorry, not duh, it's tuh with a T. So instead of the or TH, it's a T. So instead of thing, it's ting. Instead of think, it's tink.
Up these little fellas here. Thankfully, it ain't rain.
Ain't she? Nicky
That
Cardi.
old barn over there should go up like a torch.
How many of these boys you think you need?
This should
Boys.
do it.
You're too kind, boys. Oh
Let's
no,
head out the
you
back.
can't. Oh no, Joe Dorko.
Once they get wind of us, there'll be no turning back, so move quickly.
Of course.
No
Never
turning
stuck,
back.
boy.
Thank you for all of my new viewers on the YouTube channel. You hit that like button if you are enjoying yourself. That's what I'm supposed to say, right? How now, brown cow?
Quiet. There's someone coming on the left.
There's someone coming on the left. Follow Sean. Oh, wait, I gotta crouch. Okay. I gotta pour moonshine. Alrighty.
Oh, hey. Well, I thought the wagon already arrived.
This one didn't.
Strange.
What are we doing?
What you got there?
Tools, payroll.
Am I supposed to pour this?
Drop it by the supply shed at the back of the fields.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. See you later.
You hear that? Payroll.
Yeah. Let's get this job done first, okay?
Okay.
Just let me deal with our friend here.
I don't know what we're doing. What are we doing, Chad? We're blowing these things up, right? It feels logical.
Come on. You douse the fields. I'll meet you at the barn.
Okay.
Try to stay out of trouble.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. All right, well, whatever. Yo, yes, let's burn some fucking cotton fields. Oh, I appreciate this. This is some nice, yes. Oh, tobacco. Oh, yeah. Look, I smoke weed, but I don't smoke tobacco. Let's go. Bye-bye. Yeah, that is good for here. Get these motherfuckers. Oh, I like this, chat.
Should be enough for here.
Okay. Let's go over behind this motherfucker in front of us right now. Oh, boy. Here we go. All right.
That's good.
Okay. Period movies, Shakespeare is rap. No, I hugely agree. Hugely agree. There should be no problem. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't even get me up on that fucking soapbox, right? It's nobody. Oh, man. I got excited by what you said, Zach. Yeah, no, I don't understand. There should never be... There should never be issue with it. I am very focused right now.
There's someone coming on the left.
There's someone coming on the left, but we're not gonna waste our time this time, or our whatever, what is it, our fluid, our gasoline, our petrol.
Oh, hey. Well, I thought the wagon already arrived.
Actually, it's really funny, Professor Shakes, that you told me about that show at the Mark Taper Forum, because the last time I used an Irish accent in excess this way, it was auditioning for the Mark Taper Forum, getting called back for this tour to Christendom.
Sure. See you later.
You hear that? Payroll.
Yeah. Let's get this job done first, okay?
Okay,
I'll take care of this fella.
Go ahead. I'm a ninja. Turd.
Meet me at the
Shank.
barn when you're done. Shine them fields up
Oh,
good,
dear.
alright?
Keep
Oh,
your
dear.
head down.
What are you doing over here? You're not simple.
They were not silly. I was an idiot. Nikhil, I hugged the casting director. It was my fault. I got really excited because I did very well in the audition. And the dude held the door for me, and I thought we were on that level. We weren't on that level. I was still pretty green. It was my first year out of Cal Arts, and I went and hugged him. And that was my folly. It was okay, though. Brian Dennehy was in that. He didn't learn his lines, and he had to use an earpiece, apparently. And I know that because Squirrely worked as a stage manager on that show. So I heard about it, and I was like, oh, that kind of would have killed my love. Like, that would have kind of made me, I don't know, disillusioned. You're friends with his grandson? How'd you meet him? Does he do ISC? He's a Shakespeare in LA? Was he in a movie or a show you were in? I think one of my favorite films are the ones that have branch out and have unique style. Agreed. Blep. I think I would say Professor Shakes, and I would agree with you there. His mom was on the board with you at ISC. Oh, fucking rad. My homie Professor Shakes also helped run a Shakespeare theater in Los Angeles. One of the best ones there. And it was real good. I am very focused right now, Vicente. How are you doing, darling? It's good to see you. Always good to have you in my chat. How are you doing? Give me a sec. I'm gonna let these guys do their little pattern. What a small world, by the way. I was actually telling chat, I bet you could speak on it, that we had the pleasure of working with Uncle Phil and getting to do some Shakespeare with him.
Christ, I'm bored.
And that he was kind of a naughty boy who liked to talk during rehearsal and like had a beautiful library.
That's good.
But that it was cool because there are, like, you know, high-profile people that still love the classics, still care about reading, still care about theater, still care about making it accessible. James Avery, yes, sir.
Should be enough for here.
He was. Can you confirm with me, too, that he was a naughty boy who talked during rehearsal too much at the table reads? Like, he would talk while the director was talking. Because he should have been a director. I think if he'd lived a little longer, maybe that we would have seen that. You're very good, says Vicente. I'm enjoying this stream. Game indeed looks fun. Have you not played it, Vicente? It's so good. It's so much fun. It's good. It's good historical roleplay therapy, if you want to call it that. It lets you deal with some shit that our country fucked up and try to proactively fight that from your limited position. Feebly and futilely, he was. He thought he was going to be the person with the most knowledge on the project, but then our director came with her wealth of knowledge. Yeah, and like... Aw. For me, watching that, it was just, it reminded me, I felt like we were so lucky because it felt like being one of the actors in the Playing Shakespeare series, where like you had these two masters talking about what their feelings were about material that we all loved, but that everyone had a different feel on. And everyone was right and everyone was wrong. We were so lucky to be flies on the wall there. Meet Sean at the barn. Pardon. You feel like you became a different actor with that project, and I saw all of us change and improve. Yeah, dude, I feel like everything I was supposed to do at school, like everything that was asked of me, I ended up doing in that show effectively versus doing it during showcase, which is when I was supposed to be delivering that, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like my showcase piece was fine. It did what it needed to do, but it didn't show off the training that I had. That Richard II, which is the piece that we're talking about right now, did make me feel that way. Like, it felt like I showed off my training and did what it needed to do. But shit. Hello, Twitch chat. I've come from YouTube. You have. My darling, my love, my sweet, my friend, my Vin. It's always good to see you. Sean! Sean! Jason! Jason! Actually, Nikhil, guess what? Guess what? We might play a game. Chat knows a game that Dana has been in. Called Detroit Becoming Human. And I'm gonna play it, I think. Our director was first class of Juilliard with Kevin Kline. I didn't know she went to school with Kevin Kline! Holy shit, we're lucky.
Think she'll go, Arthur?
I didn't know Mary Lou was like that. Shit, really? And she thought I could do the pants roll? Oh, fucking lucky me. Lucky us. We're so lucky. It's so cool. Chat, we're really lucky that we have you and the people in our lives. Holy God. That's so cool. Yay. I didn't realize. Okay. I knew she was involved with them. I didn't know she was the. When will I play Omicron? I'm open to that. Soon, I would say. Oh, Blep wants to know, Professor Shakes, what is your favorite style of movie? Stop motion animation? Musical? Action? What's your favorite type of movie, Professor Shakes? Professor Shakes, you might have to stream too yourself, you know. Oh, no. Oh, no! She's a direct line to John Houseman and the entire line of theater. I didn't realize. Oh, my God. Okay, so basically, chat. You're watching me react to real time, learning that one of my teachers and directors at CalArts, a woman who, you know how I always tell you that I play teenage boys real good? She's the teacher there that was like, oh, this bitch plays teenage boys good. Which is a huge compliment coming from any classical trained female actor. And let me tell you why. Because in classical theater, women were not allowed to be actors for a really long time. In fact, it was only men doing the roles. So Juliet was a dude. Ophelia was a dude. They were all these young, hot dudes. They were all these young, as you call them, these young, hot twinks. The Clouds, the Sephiroths. They played Juliet. They played Viola. They were the female protagonists that are now the Jenna Ortegas who come out and are like, I don't do men, I do STEM. And so I am a theater performer. That's my main training. And I got lucky enough in grad school to, I'm gonna take a breather anyway, because I need to take a break from hitting buttons on the computer. So we'll switch over to the chat screen. Hi, chat. So yes, I'm a theater performer. What are my thoughts on James Franco? Is he a pretentious scumbag? Maybe. I don't know. Ma'am. But yes, he ruined some fuck draft. Okay, here. I think I can say this honestly. I think anybody that thinks they're like the best actor ever or behaves that way is gonna have a folly at some point. And I think that happened in that person's career. What kind of play did I star in? Sorry. not good. Not good ones. Not famous ones. Nothing famous. I'm not on Broadway, y'all. Professor Shakespeare's hard for define what type I like. Okay, Professor Shakes says, Blep, it's hard for me to define what type I like. My favorite genre is sci-fi fantasy, but give me a good story. Yeah, okay, so I went and saw, what was it? What was the Marvel movie we went and saw before I left LA? It was it Captain America? No, Captain Marvel? Was that it? The Marvels, thank you, yes. Okay, Professor Shakes was able to explain to me the entire plot line of the Marvels, which I would say is a bit tricky, because that one was a bit disjointed, but he explained it all to me. It was a rough movie. Except, no, it wasn't. I was very entertained. You had the BTS guy in it, and then you also had you had Samuel L. Jackson herding kittens. Literally herding kittens. You'd love to take some acting classes. Okay, cool. So then I was actually thinking of doing acting class type things like in big groups on Patreon. So maybe that's something we'll explore together. Because I'm about to start teaching big group classes at this theater that I'm working at. And so I could basically just take what I'm doing there and do it with you guys. And that way we could explore all this Shakespeare stuff, because I feel like you guys have a lot of great observations, and it's both I think it's beneficial for everyone to have somebody in their life that encourages them to engage with Shakespeare in some manner, to watch it, to learn it, to read it, to listen to it, whatever. I think also it's beneficial to people who teach Shakespeare to keep their fucking feet on the ground and not get too academic about it, because Shakespeare has become elitist. There is gatekeeping with it, especially skin color based gatekeeping about it. I don't like, even though it may benefit me in casting purposes sometimes. So I guess it's antithetical of me to go against it, but I have to call it something what it is. And so I don't like gatekeeping. I don't like gatekeeping with anything. Academia, friendship, beauty standards, a lot of things. I've been a victim of like being ostracized from things, so I don't like doing that to people, and I don't like seeing it done to people. And so with Shakespeare in particular, I really dislike it, particularly because not only was it written in a certain way that said, hey, this is for everyone, it was written in a way that was meant for people who couldn't read and who could absolutely read and were writing laws. So that kind of work that has that kind of scope, that can speak to that large a mass, I think is important to be shared and discussed. And so when you guys talk about it, me as a teacher, I learn from it. Like, I learn how I can make this accessible to people. For those of you who don't know, there's a really interesting thing called Grand Theft Auto Hamlet, where somebody went during pandemic to Grand Theft Auto Online and did Hamlet, found actors and performed Hamlet, and they made a documentary about it and won a bunch of awards, and it sounds really cool. So it says to me that like people actually are still curious about this, even though NEH grants are getting cut and the media doesn't talk about it this much. I think it just needs to be presented in ways that are fun and ways that aren't gatekeepy. So maybe doing Patreon group discussions is a way to do that. I don't know. Yeah, Shakespeare was meant to be heard, not read. Yeah. I gotta say, as a theater person, hearing non-theater people say this, it makes me thrilled. I do also teach one-on-one as an option dart. You're right. Aw, thanks. Also, Prof Shakes is a wonderful teacher as well. Really, like, I started booking commercials after I took on-camera classes with Professor Shakes. It would be very intriguing to have acting classes in English. I would love to. And here's the thing. There's reasons to take acting classes beyond wanting to be an actor in movies or on Broadway. That's why it's taught in school, and I feel like that's misguided. Meryl Streep has a very
accurate quote, which is that acting is a life skill and it's one that we use all the time. And it is. When somebody asks you, how are you doing? And you are like, I'm okay, I'm great, how are you? And you're not okay because there's some shit going on. That's acting, and that's acting saving your shit. Haven't read or watched any Shakespeare plays. Considering big in Spanish speaking. Oh, it's interesting. Okay, Vicente, I'm actually about to be in a play that is set in France and about the acquisition of Aquitaine with Spain. So there are plays that comment on Spain. Now it is an English perspective on Spain. And so it's probably majorly flawed. However, your culture is something you can grasp within that work. Shakespeare stole some ideas from Don Quixote. Oh, dang. I didn't know. Okay, I have to take a quick pee. But I think actually, chat. Oh my God, I didn't realize how late it was. I've been on for almost 4 hours. I think I actually am going to call it here. Though, wait. Let me see. Hold on. Let's finish this mission, and then we're going to call it. So I'm going to go back to game. Keep talking about Don Quixote. Keep talking about Shakespeare. But I'm going to finish up here, and then I think we're going to call it. But I'm not going to talk anymore about Shakespeare because I'm getting distracted, and I need to finish up. Oh no, having too much fun.
You got a fireball, right?
Yeah, sure. You think? L1. Why is it not?
Like one of them balls you got.
I'm trying, man. It is not letting me. Uh-oh. Oh no, why is it? It's not. I don't know what's happening, chat. It is not letting me. Okay, I think we'll call it there. Because it didn't let me. I was not allowed to hit L1, unfortunately. You were glamorous tonight and a pleasure. Oh, thank you. You're lovely. I had a very good time. I'm sorry. I feel like I talked too much and didn't play enough. However, I loved being with you all. And I had a great time. I am going to be off tomorrow. I'm going to go see a play at the theater that I work at. Where it's Footloose, guys. So I'm going to go support that. And then... No. Pro Shakes, you were such a great addition. Like, chat, are we not happy we've got a new homie? No, you're great. You did not... I talk a lot. Chat is awesome. Chat, rules. Jerusalem says, if you're up for getting around 8 o'clock Eastern, Cecil from Good Bad Flicks is usually streams on Twitch. Oh, that sounds awesome. And actually, chat, real quick, I am going to quickly post in my link, one of our chat members, one of our mods on YouTube, Xander, is streaming right now. And I would love for you to go over and support him if you possibly can. If you've got the energy. Because I'm going to call it, but he's still probably going. So I'm going to pull up that link. I'm going to drop it in the chat, but you guys are good to go. I'm not going to be on tomorrow, but I will be back on Monday with Metal Gear Solid. Monday. So I'll see you then. But I had a great time with you all. Thanks for any gift subs, or any bits, or any sound alerts, or my mods, or follows, etc. You guys all rule. I'll see you soon. You are awesome. I'm going to post those links in my chat right now. Head on over to Xander. Night chat.